Hello everyone, welcome to MinusOneCHarisma, the second best Dungeons & Dragons stream on the internet. We are very excited to be here for our Tuesday. If you looked at our socials, Instagram, I made a lot of jokes about killing the party. That may or may not happen. We'll see. I think they're going to really enjoy it. Speaking of players...
Why would we die? We're going to Wildling Isle.
Why? Well, you're on your way to Wildling Isle.
We're going to the luxurious resort on Wildling Isle. Yeah, that's what it said, yeah.
Exactly. Thank you everyone for being here. We have a great show for you tonight. Playing some D&D, killing some players. Gonna roll the intro.
Wait, what?
Thargun Rockspine Cortoseth. A name that used to mean something. A name full of potential, now chained to a desk locked behind a quill and ink. It's funny how a title like the Free City of Odd-Garad could feel like such a prison. I am thankful, though, for the privileges I've been given, though it weighs on me knowing where my fate will lead. I do not mind spending an eternity protecting what my ancestors have built, but it is hard watching those I hold dearest join me down that dark abyss. Hopefully, this journey with my new comrades will provide the answers I seek. What is a vow after 200 years? Is this all some kind of horrible joke or a curse, maybe? I don't know. But I intend to find out.
Vacation murder.
Last time on Aventide, the party set across the salt mist with their guide, Cup Lone Searcher, a young adult Goliath with amazing calves. We can talk about calves later, but amazing calves. The first lesson out was not to sleep on the sand at night because of the hunters, these large beasts with thick carapace heads that burrow through the sand, kind of vulture-like, just looking for prey, easy prey that they can jump out of the sand and grab. Very similar to Tremors, but heavier duty. Like, imagine one of those Tremors wearing like plate armor. They came upon a strange rock said to hold the astral pearl in a giant labyrinth of tide pools tied to Pandorus, the god of chaos and discovery. May come back for that, may not, depending on if Dresden can talk some sense into Cornelia. But that's not before they came up upon a bunch of razor talons, these giant birds with, they're like harpy creatures, but with talons that can cut through basically anything, who pretty much hate chinchillas, as we found out last week with the gross chinchilla murder. About a week into their trek east, they found the point where the land bridge was said to appear, but something unexpected was there to greet them. And that's where we leave off. There's these strange creatures on the beach that look very similar to walrus seals, but standing on 2 feet are... How many can Kate do?
That's what she said.
God.
And they were pointing spears at each other. There was 2 groups. One, there was two 5-foot ones, and then a bunch of like 2 to 3 foot smaller ones in these giant phalanx. And they were just pointing spears at each other and harumphing. Just... and that's what you guys saw on the beachhead. And then one of them kind of looked over to you at the group, pointed a spear at you, and its small eyes got even smaller, leeringly. And then a spear comes up, and the whole phalanx shifts to face you guys. Spears out.
No.
Do you think we should just back up? Or
No.
this seems a little threatening.
I'm gonna take out my staff, my little core staff, and I'm gonna.
Uh-oh.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't. That seems...
Yeah, so you point at them.
Like with the most
posturing.
like ridiculous face, but like not like pointing it at them. I'm like oh, it's like diagonal to them, you know. Like I'm not trying to be like.
So
like,
you point your spear up, and both the other groups on the beach both point their spears at you guys. Mumble something in a language you've never heard before that's similar to the. And they both take an really good look at each one of you and point their spears up in the air and slowly start backing off, one heading east, one heading west into the water.
Oh, okay. Well, that resolved itself.
wow, I'm a genius.
Was there
I'm a genius. I'm pretty smart.
Do they look
I
like
knew what I was
they're...
doing the whole time.
Do they look like they're more aquatic animals or more land-dwelling animals?
They're definitely aquatic, but still amphibian, so like a seal. They look like they breathe O2.
Is it fair to say they wouldn't be very fast on land?
They definitely seem like they'd be more naturally agile in the water, for sure.
You guys, do you think is there a way for them to get around us to flank us? Or do we know that?
I mean, if
Can
we
we
walk
see?
out there, we'll be flanked, right?
Yeah, because the
Can you
land bridge
imagine?
is right here, so they could come up from either side, it seems.
Like are they on either side of the land bridge?
Well, you guys don't really know where the land bridge is,
It
per
hasn't
se.
revealed itself yet.
It hasn't revealed
Oh.
itself, but they
Are
seem
we-
to make pretty clear-cut divides back into the ocean.
We're
And
still with the Lickitung sticky mouths,
Primer
right?
hoof. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still with primer hoofs, right?
Yeah.
One
Okay.
primer hoof, right?
And you guys notice in the water starting to pool and make quite a bit of noise. A bunch of those creatures, like at first there was like a dozen of them, and then there was 2 dozen, and then 4 dozen, and now you're seeing almost 100 kind of pooling all up and down between Wildling Isle and yourself.
What?
Wait, what creatures?
Yeah.
Those
The little ones, right?
The little ones, tiny little
The
walrus.
little crabs?
Did they drown?
Oh, oh.
No,
I
they
wave.
just seem to be
Oh.
like popping their heads out, and they kind of look to the other side with like a look of disdain. They have very emotional faces. You can see that they're not. They have very like human-like emotes, and they look leeringly at each other. And the small ones have the same kind of language, but it's more like a.
Oh, versus
And they
a
pop down versus a. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that
are
smaller,
the larger
vocal
ones
cords.
still out?
The 2 big ones that had come out, kind of went back in the ocean. They haven't popped up again.
Oh.
Is Tharg?
Thargun's there.
Thargun?
Yeah. Thargun's
Yeah,
kind of
hey.
just crossing his arms and looking.
You
Well-
got anything for this?
This was unexpected. What would the Walkren doing here?
They have a name, so that's good. What do you mean? What are
Yes.
they doing here? I mean, they're like to see where they are.
Yes, but
Am I crazy? I look around.
I've never seen this many Walkren in my life.
Walkren.
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 what are they normally doing if they're not amassing
Well,
here?
They hang out in the reefs, mostly. I just don't know why there's so many of them.
They looked angry. Are they prone to being angry or attacking?
Not that I know of.
They had
Strange indeed.
they had like leaders that were big.
Yes, I've never seen
One might-
Walkren that big either. They're normally
Yeah, it might
small
indicate
creatures.
some sort of culture or something.
Well, they are semi-intelligent
Sure.
beings.
Yeah, one was wearing armor, wasn't it?
Yes.
I mean, that's
Also strange. I've never seen them so warlike before. Though I have very little interactions with these creatures, if any.
Well, it sounds like this land bridge that forms is kind of undocumented, so maybe they are doing some kind of ritual or some kind of preparations for the land bridge forming.
I mean, are we in
Possibly.
the right spot?
I mean, if the stories and rumors are true,
Like here is
should
the-
appear
the
anywhere
stories?
around here. That's the intel I got.
Well, what could help us right now is, do you know of any kind of thing we can give them as an offering, like some type of food they like that's around this area, or maybe a game they enjoy playing or something?
And he kind of looks
We
out.
have a lot of jelly.
He looks out, and there you
Oh!
see
Okay.
a couple hundred of these Walkren in the water. I don't know that I could get enough food to feed all of them.
Do we like make an example of one of them or something?
Okay,
That just
okay,
might bring
listen,
their ire.
watch this. Trust me. Watch this. And I take out two of the
Maybe
jars
it's-
of jelly, and I very slowly start walking over with the jars above my head, like
Alright,
I'm
let's-
presenting an offering. No, you guys stay back here.
Let's hold the primal hoof back, just in case,
Yeah.
and I'll kind of
And I
help.
slowly walk over.
And as you start to get closer, those little Walkren in the water turn towards you, spears raised, and they start jabbing in your direction, very defensively. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like they have any intention of a parlay
How
of
long?
sorts.
How long are their spears?
Not super long. They're maybe a couple feet.
Oh, I just was trying to get in my head. I wasn't sure if they were just like wielding pencils at us or something.
A couple feet. That's like Cornelia
Like
sized.
literally, just like
Well, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty big.
Spear's about the length of their body.
Thank you.
2-3 feet. And all the spears look like they're made from shells of sorts, similar to the
Not wood. They'd be rich.
armor that they've got on.
true. Is it pretty?
The armor shines like an abalone shell, so all of them have these like very reflective, very
Oh, the little ones have armor, too.
rainbow-esque. Yeah, the little ones have
Ugh,
little armor.
Love that.
They're all armored up.
Little armor. Oh my
Little
god.
armor. Small,
Wait, would the armor fit like Cornelia?
possibly.
That'd be
Well-
kind of cool.
We have hundreds to pick from, so probably find one that fits.
Oh,
Yeah, what if we like just chase them and one trips and then like hunting?
But I will say that they're quite barrel-chested, so like the armor would definitely have to be modified a little bit to fit Cornelia, but not a ton.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
maybe first contact with these
rather
creatures shouldn't be to hunt them down and take their armor. It might be a bad start.
You're probably right.
I do technically have armor already as well. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, but this is shiny.
That is shiny. Mine's
and
black,
Pop- You
studded,
You start to get close to them,
silver-lined
and
armor.
one of them, you see a spear come flying from out of the ocean at you.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
Dodge it.
Duck pup.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Duck what?
Duck butt.
A dex save.
Mm-hmm.
I get +1. Oh, first time rolling with new Bobby dice. Can we get a new Bobby dice in the chat?
New Baba
Uh-oh.
Dice!
New
Drum roll
Bobby.
for the new dice.
A 3 + 6 = 9. Bobby.
But they're pretty and rainbow colored, so that's cool.
You see it coming, and you try and dodge out of the way, but that spear hits you, just scraping along, and it's very sharp. You only take 1 point of damage from this missile, but like it cuts through, and it's again like it's like a piece of sharpened stone. It's almost like a saw blade in some spots where it's like chipped as it cuts through your cheek.
Is it on the ground? Can I get it?
Yeah, someone, Pup, grab that. I'm sorry you got hit by that spear.
Pick it up. As I walk away.
Are you eating with the point of this?
Like eating, what do you mean?
Yeah, you can eat with like the point of a thing and like not like.
Don't show
You
us.
can do that.
Oh, stop. If you don't do that, I'll let you do it. Stop doing that.
Just an
Wait,
example.
you don't lick knives?
Yeah, no, I was just wondering. I just wanted to
dangerously.
get a full picture.
Yeah, like,
Want to know how I got these scars?
Just trying to imagine what you're eating,
Yeah.
honey? Jam?
And those
yeah,
little
and
ones.
then I close the jam before I get too close to the camera.
Okay. Yeah. The jam's good, by the way. It's nice and sweet, but it tastes fresh, like a preserve should.
Oh, this is nice and sweet and fresh, like a preserve should be.
Nice.
Oh
That's good.
Who's telling you to
Hey.
say that, pup?
Glad we bought so much.
God!
Oh.
And Thargun kind of looks at you guys. Maybe we should leave them alone until we get more information. We see what we're dealing with.
There's a lot of them, and not very many of us.
Yeah, let's just monitor them for a while and just kind of keep track of their habits. Maybe they'll go away on their own.
I mean, did it seem like they were going to fight each other before we showed up? That's the impression I got.
It does seem like they have some sort of outstanding animosity towards each other.
So maybe we just let this whole thing play out and hope it doesn't affect our journey.
Or we
Unless we have-
help one of them.
Yeah,
And
we just
become
load
best
the armor
friends.
after and make a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I mean, they are pretty cute.
Okay. All great options. Making money, great. Helping one side,
I feel like
theoretically great.
I feel like something that could unite them is a common enemy, and we might be them if we're outsiders. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, no, I think we get out of here. We keep eyes, but
Yes,
I
yes.
mean, yeah, because
I hope we gotta keep them.
like, we don't really know where this path is yet, right?
Mhm.
Technically.
Should be in the next couple of days.
What?
Is there some sort of high ground around here?
Yeah, is it just a dead end right
I
now?
mean,
or?
if you went up the coast a little bit,
Look
there's
for
some
Anakin.
stones that are pretty strong. you could sit up upon the rocks and you'd get like a good vantage point. There's nothing too tall in the area, as far as rocks and such. Nothing like blocking your view, but you could back up the coast a little bit.
I'd like to take a minute to do a little PSA for shields for all of my friends who might need one. Hello? Hello?
That's for the PSA.
Uh-oh.
Ah, yeah. Sorry.
Get off the inside.
It's just in. Shields. They work.
1 second. Someone's...
Yeah, speaking of, I'll pull mine out. Just hold on to it a little closer.
Right? Yeah.
A shield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little,
So
little shield bump.
it was towards the end of the day when you had arrived. The sun starts to go down behind the ocean, and it's interesting. There's almost like a lingering red glow that's kind of filling the air around you. It's like a thick feeling light that's kind of engulfing you with this sunset.
Great. I'll spend most of the day just kind of drawing some of the creatures, and me and Eva will kind of make up a little story of a little kind of comic book of them playing with each other and hanging out and stuff. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Can I?
You
Can
know,
I
if you
do-
can't see Eva, he looks really crazy, right? Anyone?
Yes, yes.
Check.
If you couldn't see her, which we all can, so it's great that you can all see her now. And I'm not crazy, which is a thing we've dealt with a long time ago. Sorry. All right.
Sound
get
really
back to drawing,
curious on
back to
this
drawing.
beach. I thought I was out of earshot.
Oh.
All right, hey Thargun. Thargun,
Yes.
how much time do we got? The day, 2?
I
Hour?
have no
6?
idea.
No idea.
They say at night, when the low tide happens, a
Oh.
bridge will
Alright, but
appear.
tonight.
I hope so.
Me too.
Looks like we're pulling an all-nighter.
Me too. All right, yeah. Let's just find a good vantage point, right? If we can, near but not within spear distance.
And keep our eyes.
Can I also keep an eye out for little crab again?
Yeah, little hermit crabs. Yeah,
The
I mean-
little rock spine guy.
the beach is lousy with those little crabs.
I want him.
You
Aw,
could probably find
gonna be a little pet now.
many of the little crabs.
All right.
The ones
Otherwise-
Dresden likes on his face.
No, I don't.
You will. You'll learn to love him.
Can
I
I
don't like it.
do some sort of intelligence check or something on this mist that you mentioned? This red mist, or is it just like
roll
fog?
roll a survival check?
Okay.
Yeah, we all just sort of took that for granted. Oh, okay, the air's thick
Gosh,
and red.
well,
Cool.
that's
cool,
not gonna
cool.
check.
That's normal. Normal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
a 5.
A 5, yeah.
Like
I mean,
like I
it
said,
seems
cool.
it seems almost
Thick.
supernatural. You've never experienced anything like this before?
I've seen fog in my time, and
Yeah, it's
This
not
is
really a
no fog.
There's not impairing your ability to see at all. It's just the light itself feels heavy.
I'll
There's kind of
relay
a
that
shimmer to
everyone.
it.
Do you even light, bro?
Yeah. And as the sun goes down, you start to see the moon rise in the horizon, and the moon is like a deep, deep red color. And sometimes when the moon comes up around the horizon, it's red, but this is almost unnaturally red tonight. And as that moon comes up and the light of the sun starts to fade, you start to hear a rumbling. The seas start to feel uneasy as they start to shift almost left and right, not even flowing out and in towards the shore anymore. And you see two creatures, feminine from the waist up, but almost like these long tendrilled octopus type creatures from the waist down, and you guys hear something almost it's light in the beginning, and then you start to hear it like a chorus starts to come through, and then just this chaotic noise erupts from the water. These creatures start to raise up, all bathed in that red light. The water flowing off of them almost looks like blood with the light of this moon. And you start to see little red dots appearing amongst all the Walkren on the beachhead. And you look, and their eyes starting to glow, almost reflecting the moonlight. But even those who aren't looking at the moon having this red reflection off their eyelids, and it's you start to feel the tension. And Dresden, you might have felt this before. It's the tension before, like when you have two sides and there's no backing down, and it's too late. And you start to see.
I've got a
seas.
retreat angle, but
Yeah, but it's that same tension. You know, that unease.
Are they looking at us?
They're not looking at you. They seem to be looking at each other.
Oh, okay.
Can we like
Great.
put a tarp on us?
Yeah, pop some popcorn.
We might have to sneak by this.
Popcorn?
No, later.
I don't have any corn.
We'll get it. We'll get
Okay.
it. It's on the island. So we let these guys destroy one another, or are they gonna like? Do you see their eyes? Does anyone else see that?
It's
This is pretty
unnerving.
terrifying.
It's bad, right? It's not
Yeah,
good.
it seems bad. I don't want to go anywhere near there.
It's not good.
Are they tiny walruses again? Are they tiny walruses? Walrus? Walrus eye?
Walkren.
Yeah.
Walruses.
Walker eye?
Walrus
Um,
then.
For Walgren.
Could you imagine just a 1,000 2-foot tall walrus? Just with bright
With
red
them
eye?
now.
I want that at all.
It's terrifying.
Yeah,
Look at you.
This sounds horrible.
it really does. Yeah, I guess we just wait, right? Like,
Yeah. Yes.
also, what's with the hot reverse Medusa ladies? What's going on?
Yeah, they standing almost on the blanket of
I'm
the
gonna draw
water
them, though.
itself, dipping not too far. And the more you look, the more you find out that they're enormous. They're close to 20 feet in length from head to the tip. And they're just staring daggers at each other. And those screams, and their mouths are just open, and these almost hissing, screaming, moaning, angry noises are going back and forth, almost washing over the beach with this weird noise.
We don't feel like affected by it. or
You don't
anything,
feel
do we?
affected. No.
Great.
Nothing like you don't
Great,
feel
'cause
like
they're
you're
weirding me
losing
out, and I-
yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should
But
we
they are.
should we consider like getting further away from this, or I mean, we're pretty good right now, but like this is pretty horrifying.
It's
Yeah,
very
well,
scary.
I mean,
I don't like
here's
it.
the thing. It's like this is the one shot, right? This is.
Is
right,
it?
Thargun? Well, yeah.
No, that's next week.
This is the campaign.
One night.
Let's just wait and see.
Confused.
Yeah, I feel more comfortable waiting a minute.
Melissa was
Isn't
there.
isn't the land bridge available for like a full day or something?
Well, my report said it would show up each night for a week, once a year.
Oh, each night.
But
Yeah, but I mean that gives us a whole
I'm-
week. Well, I mean unless this is the last day of the week.
I'll have to say that my information seems to have been lacking a few details, it seems.
Is that because they didn't trust you?
Well, it was the only information I could find.
It was your
I
family,
mean-
don't know.
Getting to Wildling Isle.
Yeah, but didn't your family tell you? Like, didn't you
We
find this
didn't-
out because you were head of the household until
No,
the accident?
The only information I was privy to was that our Oathwood was on Wildling Isle. That's it. And that our
see.
ancestors
Oh, okay.
came from Wildling Isle.
I see. Okay.
Nothing on how to get there.
All right. Well, should we hang tight for now and to see how this goes, or should we try to like go into cover and try to go through it right now?
Through it right
Well-
now. No. What?
And
Water?
I don't know. I mean,
No,
it's only
you
nighttime. He
don't.
said.
and that you guys start to see the ocean getting more and more violent until you just hear this snap, and these two screeches, these ear-piercing screeches, erupt from the women, and you see those both sides with this ferocity and bloodlust smash into each other and just start stabbing and spearing, and the ocean, which was like a red hue, starts to fill with this red color as the ocean itself seems to start parting left and right, and you see clear as day a bridge start to form in the fighting, and you start to see large creatures. You start to see strange aquatic things almost seemingly coming out of what look like pockets, shooting ice and large, almost siege-like devices. And when the sea parts, you see hundreds of these little guys fighting in this spot. And the more you look at it, you notice this bridge is covered in shells. The bridge is almost made out of shell and bone, healed over by coral, and then covered again in bone. And you start to realize this bridge is probably made out of corpses. Petrified corpses that have been just ground down over centuries.
Casual.
That's foreboding.
This is not
But you do
relaxing at
see
all.
a path that opens up straight through the reef to Wildling Isle. You see in the distance that large cliff face in the distance, but it's a long way there.
Can we by chance make out any human bones, or is it just the same type of bone? The same,
It's hard
small...
to tell. Most of the bones have just been crushed.
Mm-hmm.
You assume, watching, and it's those same shells that the Walkrun are wearing. So it seems like, and this doesn't seem, and the bones seem old, like very, very, very old. Kelwise, you've seen your share of graveyards in the wild, and this looks ancient.
Favorite place to go.
This looks over 100 years old. You figure these Walkrun might have been warring for over 100 years, and this is 100 years of fallen Walkrun just smashing into each other.
Okay, well,
That's foreboding. How far is this battle going on for, width-wise, or lengthwise,
give us
rather?
some dimensions, like what are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Is
Not
it?
like
Would you
a-
say it's
is it-
like 1,000 feet of battle?
Sidewalk width and like
Yeah.
20 feet long.
Is there like any way for us to just sneak over while everyone else is distracted?
The bridge itself is approximately like the land bridge is about 500 feet across, but it's
Right.
covered in like tiers up and down.
It's just shoddy.
And you start to hear screams, these small, wispy
I know, should I
screams and
complain?
cries of just Walkrun being beaten, smashed, stabbed,
Oh,
killed.
Eva. Okay. Oh, they were cute.
If you want that armor, there's plenty of it now.
And you see this
Thargun-
bridge is just covered in coral and stuff. It looks tough to
Maybe
cover.
we wait for them to stop killing each other.
I'm
before
afraid
we-
when they stop killing each other, the bridge goes away, though.
That's what I am afraid of as well.
It looks like those big mamas are like
Keeping
I
it
don't know,
there.
Are they Mosesing this
Wonder
shit?
why.
Like, they're like, ah!
Almost, it does feel like very similar. It's like you look and it's almost like there's this concave where the ocean just kind of
he
drops.
did say the sea was
It goes in.
red.
Mm, you did.
No.
Yeah, they basically like opened up a section to have like a battlefield, basically,
Red
right?
Sea.
And they're attacking from
Yeah.
either side.
All
All right.
Oh, so we have to
Boy.
walk through the battle? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not
Checking
pass.
over?
That's
Well,
Yeah.
We might have
kind
to.
of-
We might
I
have
had-
to.
That except thou shalt pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
there's
so
all
500
kinds of
feet
different
long and how
creatures.
wide?
It varies, but it's about 100 feet wide.
Oh, that's plenty of room to maneuver. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Here,
guys.
you
We'll
guys,
just-
you guys see this. Let me just bring up the
No.
battle cam. You guys
Yeah,
see
my
this?
dad.
It's this like
damn.
land bridge,
Oh.
and there's just this reefs over here filled with water, and these two sides in different. They look the same. I've just made them red and blue for my own
What the hell
sake.
am I looking at? It's like a fever dream.
And it's
Are
like
those
Yeah.
pebbles?
I
it's
feel
a
sick
giant
now.
bridge, and you
I'm
see those
Where?
Yeah,
creatures.
zoom
This is the
out. Can
creatures.
you
Oh.
And this is a
Oh.
bridge, and it extends
Oh.
far.
You
And
did
that's-
not give them
James,
that
there.
scale.
They look-
in my
James,
mind.
They looked
in
a
my
lot
head, They
prettier.
were hot. Yeah. What happened?
yeah. I also was under the impression that they were hot. I'd like a refund on these sea ladies.
Absolutely.
I'd like to
hot, I
see
guess.
less of them if you.
I'd see
catch my drift.
Bit of
I
I
mean,
said-
yum, but they don't look super attractive to me personally. But
Just look around at everyone. All right, so like we're out, right?
I mean, it's an option.
No. I mean, yeah, but no. But seriously though, what have we? Does anyone know anything about helicopters?
What are those?
What?
What?
I don't know. It's
So
just
what?
you know, if we could fly over there somehow, wouldn't that be nice?
That would be
Flying.
amazing. Yes.
Flying like
Wait.
birds.
Don't we have that?
What?
We've done that.
Oh, we've floated, sort of,
We've-
on
Yeah, we're like
Eva's
10
disc.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly
Well,
flying.
it only goes like maybe 5 or 6 feet up off the ground. It doesn't can't fly on it.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, but it's
crap
still, like-
itself.
Easier to maneuver.
It's more meant for moving around objects than it is for trying to maneuver. It's not like a magic carpet. It's more of just kind of a floating disc to put your things on, so you don't have to carry them. You know?
I guess.
Like
All
a
right.
magic table.
How's the war going?
Um,
Look like it's over.
looks endless. You start to see more and more of these Walkren just showing up, and they're
Does
just
it look?
and they're dying
Okay.
in troves.
Yeah, in the spirit of expediency, does it look like there's a chance in hell we could make it across that without getting murdered?
Yes, from Dresden's knowledge of
You
like
see
being
that
in
there's
war
there's
and, like,
there's
knowing that kind of
there's
stuff. Like,
pockets there's
he would
pockets
know,
of
right?
fighting.
So-
You're
Yeah,
standing up
I've
in this
seen
vantage point and you
walruses.
can see there's pockets of fighting, so you could definitely slip through here and there, but you'd figure you'd probably have to fight a little bit along the way.
Great. So
Oh,
everyone's
man.
got their
Anything.
shields, right? Yeah, I got your shields. All right, cool. Thargun. are we
yes,
doing this?
you're my shield now.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You just be on. Okay, I'll hold my shield on this side, and you stand on that side. All right.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Whatever
Then
you
you're
say.
My shield.
Oh god.
Thargun. How nimble do you feel on that primer hoof? You gonna be able to get through there?
Well, it doesn't look like I have a choice, does it?
Okay. Well, because the other thing is, right, we can't get to Wilding Isle because it's the sea crashes up against a sheer cliff of insanity, right, and it destroys everything. That doesn't sound so bad though now, right? Like, let's be honest.
It might be easier than
Yeah.
fighting hundreds
Look,
of
right?
creatures.
if you get caught in those currents and thrown around, it'd be like 1,000 razor blades, cutting your body up over and over and over again.
Yeah, but
That
there's
doesn't
like
sound
It's
right.
pretty much
Okay.
the same thing.
those,
yeah.
those
I've
spears
experienced
were-
that. I don't like that.
Well, well then you'd know. It seems like this is our only shot.
Right.
I don't
Right.
exactly have the luxury
We
of
just
time,
sneak across.
unfortunately.
Well, I think we're gonna have to sneak across. Yeah.
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 Should we try to go disguised a little bit? So, like maybe try to pretend like we're sea creatures, or should we just make a run for it?
Oh no,
Just
no!
Totally
it seems
dash.
sea creatures are the ones
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
We need to be as
No.
far away from sea creatures
Exactly.
as
So
possible.
everyone, take your car keys out, and we'll just wander. And go, I didn't park my car here, and they'll just leave us be.
What is a car?
It's like a
What are
wagon.
keys?
I've been smoking core.
I keep all the keys. Don't worry, pup.
Yeah.
Okay. Keys of
Um,
core.
All right, are we doing this? No wonder. Hey, that dude that led us out here. No freaking wonder he ran away like he did. Like, no offense, I think he's smart. Like, but wow.
It makes a little more
Warned
sense
us a
now.
bit, right?
Mm, yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, you go, you fucking weirdos." Okay, yeah.
Okay,
well,
are we ready to be sneaky?
Yep. I'm just gonna put some mage armor on, and then I'm good to
I
go.
I can make it sneaky again, but I'm afraid
Wait.
that person's gonna see us again.
that person.
Yeah, remember how I said that when I was trying to make it sneaky, I saw someone like looking at me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's like a possible threat, right? And that's like
Well,
10,000 spears when all you need is a bridge.
Okay. And I
Isn't that ironic?
can do pass without a trace.
Don't you think?
No.
Ooh. Again, that same
Hmm.
set of eyes looks in your direction just for a second, and you see the outline of somebody in what looks like a loose robe and a tight belt and a ring of eyes. 7 or 8 eyes in a ring behind its body, spinning, holding some sort of staff, and those eyes all look at you for just a second. And you catch the slightest hint of a grin on this creature's face as you see a face with no eyes and a grin, and it looks smooth. There's no hair. It's just a human-esque creature with those eyes spinning. It looks at you, smirks, and pff, it's gone.
Does this remind me of what I saw in the Boogie's ball? In the Boogie ball?
No, it's not anything you've ever seen before.
Okay, because I saw like the faceless creature in that ball.
Yeah.
Different.
This creature has a face. It just has no eyes. It's just melted over where eyes would be.
Cool. Love that for us.
Not creepy at all.
I saw them again, and they looked like disgusting.
Oh, good.
Like imagine no eyeballs, but then with like a bunch of floating eyes around them, and who's holding a big staff like me.
Oh.
Gosh.
Are they hot?
Just a heads up.
Kidding.
I mean,
Okay.
to each their own. I'm not gonna yuck your yum, but
No.
it's hotter than these guys.
I've already had. Yeah, I had the rug pulled out from under me.
We have
Okay,
a
we'll have
rug?
to just be more cautious and wary of that. Maybe don't use your abilities so much. Sorry you had to use it right now.
I mean, no choice though, right?
Pretty
If you
much.
get eaten by that thing, we'll remember you.
Let's try to not get eaten, any of us, please.
Fair
Yep.
enough.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Tally ho.
What I found.
Oh.
Is that a little
All right. Whoa. Not the time.
Lucy. Hello.
So
No,
fun.
Come on.
I'm just gonna eat it.
No.
No, you can't.
Oh. I think that's a sleight of hand pup and then a dexterity saving throw, Cornelia.
Dex save and throw, Cornelia.
Bobby, these new dice.
I like
The
I
real-
rolled
the
a
real
2.
Bobby dice.
They're rainbow.
A
The
5.
real
Two?
Bobby dice.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 total.
Well, I rolled a
Great,
natural
though.
1 plus 5.
Oh!
Oh. So
I rolled a 2
it's a-
plus 3.
pup, you go to grab it, and Cornelia pulls it back, but not in time, and you hit the crab, and the crab goes flying out of your hand, and neither of you have it anymore. It falls to the
Ooh.
ground, starts running away.
Go.
Oh, it's
I get
okay.
another. It's fine.
Could I chase
Yeah,
after it and grab
There'll
it?
be a lot.
The
There'll be a
crab
lot
is
along
like-
the way, probably.
We have problems, guys. Girls, people.
It might be helpful. Perhaps they're hungry.
Well, we've got 50, 48, 40, 47
Just gotta.
jars of
But
honey.
it's
Yeah,
not
but-
crunchy.
But
They're from the
Crunchy.
sea. Who knows if they're gonna like jam?
Crunchy.
It looks like if we moved quickly, stuck together in groups, and moved from pot to pot, we should minimize the amount of fighting we'd have to do. I do see
Great.
a path forward. I just don't know what the two
Shoulder to shoulder, back to back, right? Well,
those two creatures.
Thargun-
I don't
Thargun here in the
know
middle.
if what their abilities or anything is. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems bad. I'm not
They
so
do
worried about the
seem-
little ones, but the
They
giant
do
ones.
seem preoccupied holding the ocean asunder.
Totally are.
all right, here's the plan. Everybody, shoulder to shoulder, right? We're making a ring around Thargun and the primer hoof, because if that thing gets stabbed, God knows where it's gonna go. Just protect the person on your left and your right, and also yourself.
Great.
Let's go.
All right. Yep. Shield up, sword out.
There you
And
go.
go.
Clear eyes, full heart.
See, you guys start to get close, and you start to feel the tension of these two sides smashing against each other. Beasts rising up from the sea that you've never seen before. Creatures with long necks sticking out of what look like holes in the ocean itself, just spitting ice in different torrents at each other. As you reach the edge of the beach, you guys walk up and you see this, and it's an incredibly hilly terrain. Oh, there goes Jason and Melissa.
We will be back. Oh yes, we will be back.
But yeah, so you guys see this terrain, and it's pretty wide, but you'll see that there's these giant outcroppings of what look like really sharp reef-like substances, and you could cross over this, but it's effectively difficult terrain just because you have to go softly. And
The sprinkles are rough terrain.
Yeah.
The fruity
Okay.
pebbles are
The
sharp
fruity
like
pebbles
Captain
are
Crunch.
sharp like Captain Crunch. Yeah.
Okay.
Little
Oh,
mini
that's, like,
scissors.
sharp.
And you see that these creatures are just fighting and smashing into each other over and over and over again.
If only we had
and
50 things of milk.
You
instead.
just... Oh, now I'm down here.
Hey, hey, look at you.
Hey.
Hey. Anyways,
Okay.
that's what you see.
This is great.
Yeah.
You get to be one of us
And,
now. Roll for initiative.
I would say, yeah, well, that was literally the worst. Cullen is like one fraction of a second ahead of me at all time.
We are the DM now.
Yeah, I am the DM now. Everyone roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Damn it, I was joking.
Ooh.
Okay, old Bobby Dice, old Bobby Dice.
Bobby
Oh,
dice.
that's so good, that's-
Bobby
Still back.
dice.
Oh god.
22.
6. It's a big Bobby 6.
6.
18.
I got a nice Bobby 7.
Nice.
7. Hey, twinsies.
Yay.
Bobby.
Who wants to go first? Pup or
I'm gonna have a nice face.
Rezik?
I don't care. Nose goes. You choose.
Yeah, Pup can go first.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you guys hit this beachhead, and you hit this bridge where this chaotic violence is happening, and you see these creatures crawling up these giant rock formations. Each one of these is like a different level, and as the sand gets darker, it gets lower. Just for your, and these guys run up, and they just start spearing each other wildly, and these ones in the robes start casting some kind of spell.
Oh.
Everyone will also roll you guys are sneaking, right?
Yeah.
Everyone roll a stealth check.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Thank you.
Got you.
Ooh, that was a good roll.
Plus our own.
Oh, I get advantage on
Correct.
stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them was an
So that's-
18.
Yeah,
So
you
twelve.
because of your robes.
19.
Okay, rolling
20.
with both Bobby Dice.
23 for me.
Plus 10?
Well-
Are these all plus
Oh
10?
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was low, so
24.
Okay.
What'd you get, Cullen?
A beautiful 12.
A 12.
That's plus 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a 3, and then I minused 1, and then I added 10.
Right.
All right. The group moves
Plus, not added.
pretty silently. It doesn't look like anyone
Armor.
notices you there, but you see that these
Bit on his
guys over on
armor?
this side are starting to throw spears at these guys over here, whereas this guy is casting over here is casting some sort of spell, and this giant, it looks like a two-legged bear comes charging up the coast and just grabs something in its jaws and snaps it in half. These
Sea bear?
huge jaws. It's like the size of a bear, but 2 arms, and it's got these huge
What?
claws. Just comes running up and snaps this thing in half.
it's on one of their. It's being controlled, or it's a random.
It seems to be on the side of the red team.
Okay.
This is classic red versus blue.
Red
scenario.
lasers and blue lasers, and
Yeah.
knowing, and then you have the whole battle.
You guys are down here, and Cornelia, you see all this going on. What are you doing?
Sneaking.
Okay.
sneaking forward, and I'm gonna have my so a crossbow. Does it take an action to reload it, or is that all? To shoot and then reload a bolt. Is that all? Can I do that in one action if I end up having to fight with it, or?
Yeah, you should be able to just reload it.
Okay.
It's.
Dresden looks over your ass.
I believe you have to use your
Sorry.
you have to you use your
First time I
movement.
pulled
You
it
can
out.
use your movement action to reload it.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna
but
pull it out
You can
and
dash as your bonus action. So as a rogue, you can kind of just reload it as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna leave it, or I'm just gonna have it in hand, obviously, and ready, and just move forward. So the path to the left is the blue team.
Yeah, it seems like the blue's coming flooding out of the ocean on the left.
Can I move about 15, 20 feet forward, and then hang out, like right in front of Dresden?
Yeah, so you kind of creep up here, and this is like a cliffside that goes up, and then there's another layer that goes up right here.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, cool. That sounds good. I'll stay right there.
Okay, Cornelia does that. At the same time, Fitz, springing to action, jumps in front of Thargun. This is Thargun, by the way. This little.
We were supposed to be surrounding Thargun.
Look at this. Yay, that's Thargun, as everyone can see.
Oh, him.
On top of his primer health. He jumps over here, pulling out his rapier, springing into action. Really just looking almost excited. It's just strange for him. Calwise, what are you doing?
Don't get cocky, kid.
I'm also going to head up maybe to the front of the pack near where Cornelia ended up, and I think just what do you call it? Holding an action when you're basically like prepared.
Ready
to
in
strike it?
action. Yeah,
Ready in action. I'm just going to ready in action. So
Okay.
I've got one of my short swords out and a shield.
Okay. You ready in action? Pup.
Yeah, I'm also gonna hold a bop.
Are you gonna move at all? You're in the back.
Yeah, I'll try to get up in front of Cornelia, like between
Okay.
Cornelia and Elwise.
Like there?
Like there, yeah.
Okay, so you like run right up to the cliffs, and if anything pops over the edge, you're just gonna smack them.
Bah!
I mean, these tiers are
Whack-a-mole.
only like 5 feet. They're not huge, so you can kind of see over them somewhat, but they are a little bit of a climb.
Yeah, I
Um,
just want to protect people behind
Yeah.
me. I'll be a
Rezik,
meat shield.
what are you doing?
I'm gonna hang right up against the back of Dresden and Thargun there,
Okay.
and
And,
I'm just gonna hold my action. If like anything comes in, like super close and tries to attack us, I will shoot it with a firebolt if that happens.
All right. And trust follows. Okay. These guys seem to clash and start smashing at each other. Most of these on the left just keep running up this way to join the fight, except for this one. Kind of runs over here, sees you guys over the edge, takes out a spear to throw. Who had held actions? Melissa, you had one, right?
Yeah.
Everyone had a
Get
held
to
action.
go.
Yeah, this guy sees you and rears up a spear to throw at you guys. Who's doing what?
Did we go all the way through the thing, or did they go ahead of me?
They got a 7. What was yours?
I
thought you were
like a
lower than-
6, I think.
I think
Yeah,
you got a
I'm
6,
lower.
yeah.
I think I'm
I
lower.
think
Okay,
you
just
got-
making sure. Just making sure. Just twiddling thumbs.
Okay, yeah, that's what this guy does.
So
I guess
anyone
I
with
would-
ready action, we'll just toss out our actions that we wanted to do. So
Yeah.
I guess in order, it was what Cornelia
There's
first.
Cornelia, Kelwise, Pup, Rezik, Trust.
Well, does
Okay.
he move? Because I'm waiting until he gets close enough for bopping range.
Well, he just ran to there and then held up a spear to throw. He's gonna throw
Yeah,
a spear at you guys.
He's gonna throw it.
I can't do what I
Yeah.
held then.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't want to
Okay.
hurt anybody.
Yeah, same unless it's blocking.
Can
Bobby,
I,
what are you doing?
Can
Oh,
I
sorry.
can I try to shoot his
This is war, baby. Come on.
spear?
Sure. It would be a called shot, so it'd be a disadvantage,
Whoa.
but you could try and shoot a spear for sure. And your crossbow bolt is like almost the same size as his spear, so.
Or is he? Is there like something behind him where I can shoot like his robe and like attach him? You know, or like.
He's not
hold
really
him on-
wearing any. He's just wearing those shells.
Okay. All right. I'm
Not
gonna
really
try.
any
I guess
robes.
disadvantage.
Okay.
So it ends up being a 5. 5.
5. Yeah. So you shoot at this thing, and it's tough. It's a small guy with a small spear, and he's like ready to throw it. So it was a tough shot. You try. Unfortunately, it whizzes by his head. Rezik, what were you doing?
I think it was Jason next, and then Pup, and then. Oh, sorry.
Well, Jason
Was
has a
going
short
or not?
sword and a shield. So
Oh, okay. You're not doing like a range attack. Okay. Then yeah, I'll shoot a firebolt. I'll just and throw Incento, throw a firebolt right at the guy's face.
okay.
Let's see here. That is going to be a 17.
17 hits. Roll damage.
Great. Okay. That's a D10. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's an 8 damage.
8 damage.
Eight-
So this
8 fire
firebolt
damage.
rolls out like a flamethrower, hitting this Walkren's body as he goes to throw, and you just see sizzling, burning, popping sounds as his body is just burnt away before he can throw, and in a violent rage starts to twitch and then falls to the ground dead.
Feel a little bad about that. All right. Keep going. Keep going.
And right
Now
when that
at least they know
happens,
why we're
you
here
hear you hear a screech come from the ocean, and those two incredibly large creatures who are floating, holding this the ocean back, start to screech at each other, almost deafeningly so. Dresden, what are you doing?
Rez, do you think you did that? Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna move forward.
No, I think they're just.
Okay.
I think they're just angry at each other still. I don't think they even
Yeah.
saw
I
that.
hope
How
so.
far do you want to go?
I mean, as far as I can. We got to get through here.
Okay,
What is
so
that?
it's 5, 10, 15. So you climbing up this. You can go 30 feet, right? So you're here,
Yeah.
and so you could go. You want to go all 15, or all
Yeah.
30? Okay.
Yeah.
And
Blaze a
then
path.
5, 10, 15.
If we don't move
20,
forward,
30.
we're not gonna get through that.
Everyone's gonna stand behind
So-
you, so it's good.
Yeah, so Cullen,
wanna
Dresden kind of
Pumpkins.
runs up the hill. You can see a little bit more now. You see over this edge, there's this creature over here. When you run up that hill, kind of looks in your direction. It's got this huge mouth, and it opens its jaw, and you see like ice particulates start to slowly meld in front of its opened mouth.
Yeah, and just take a defensive stance.
Okay, yeah.
And pretty much just go.
Lovely.
Oh
Yum.
no! Behind my shield.
And are you doing anything else?
No.
And you guys hear just huge ice shards whizzing through the sky with a whistle sound as the whole battlefield is just covered in these giant siege-like bolts. Dresden, you almost fall prone holding your shield up as this ice just scrapes off of your shield, goes flying over your head and off to the ocean on the other side, narrowly missing you. A bolt, an ice
into
chunk
shield.
the size that could take your head off in one throw, like a cannonball.
Shields.
Cornelia.
Yeah, I'll just,
Yeah.
if I can, just sort of like plant the sharp edge into the shells and whatnot, and just try and make a nice firm thing for everyone to rally to. I guess.
Okay,
I'm a dead
So
man.
you kind of make a little wall.
a
Cornelia.
one-man wall.
What are you doing?
Mhm.
Some people call that a door.
I'm gonna move up, and so the person closest to Dresden just attacked, or who just attacked? Or do we know?
This big, like, sea creature out here just shot a giant ice bolt at him.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, that guy. Oh, wow.
Plesiosaur in the water.
And that's the okay. So I'm gonna move forward and attack that guy right in front of him. Huh?
What happened to us being stealthed?
We've been
We're
found.
stealth. That one guy saw you. You guys are still stealthing, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
But
So
to
that
move, when you
Sneak
move
attack.
stealthily, you move at half speed. So when Dresden moved to full speed, I assumed he just trying to drop the pretense of stealth.
Oh, that's not at all my intent, but okay, whatever. I don't care.
Oh,
It happened.
So did any of the smaller creatures that are right in front of him?
it doesn't
did
seem
they,
like any of them have looked at him, but it's hard for you to see. I mean, you can't tell.
Yeah,
you can't really
yeah.
see over this hill. Dresden kind of
gonna-
jumped up in the ice, almost took his head
Oh.
off right when he jumped up.
I'll move as far as I can right behind him, but I want to stay stealth because I don't want to alert
Okay.
any of those people.
And your
in front of him.
movement is 25,
Yeah.
so you move 12 and a half, technically. So you can move to about there as you, like, right up against that wall that Dresden had moved over. And
Okay. Can I do my bonus action and just move a little?
yeah, you can
more?
dash, for sure.
Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Just right behind him on the
Yeah, so you
left
can-
side.
Jump up there. Yeah. So you dash
Find
and you
a
jump up
shield.
right behind him. And you start to see, like, this
Nice
thing
up here.
just
You're gonna like it.
tearing people apart. These guys stabbing each other. This wizard throwing what look like these ice or these water whips that whip and crack with the sound of like a thunder. That's all
sticky
going
wicket
on,
right here.
and then you also see these giant creatures in the side over here. Yeah. Anything else? No? Okay. You can reload, I guess, your crossbow if you want.
Okay, cool. I'll do that too.
Okay. Yeah,
And
none
take
of
a
these
swig of
guys
my flask.
seem to see you. But what you do see is a series of Walkren on this side, the red side. They start pooling at the edge of the water. It seems like they're getting ready to make a charge from the right-hand side. I don't know, things. For example, just to mark them down. There we go. Like that. Getting ready to push. A bunch of these little guys come roaring over to this sea. We're going to call them sea bears because that's basically what they are. This guy.
They're unbearable.
And
Oh my god.
Here.
Yay,
they over there and they start just stabbing this thing. And you see them stab this creature maybe 20 times as it roars and screams, and they're just jabbing it, and it seems to be just continuing to sweep left and right with these giant claws. And it looks like this thing is just in a bloodlust that's keeping it afloat. This thing should have been long dead. It keeps on going. On maybe its dying throes or whatever. It's hard to tell in the chaos of everything. At that time, Fitz also runs up here and then takes a dodge action as he starts to dance back and forth with his rapier, kind of waiting for anything to come at you guys.
Good job, Fitz. Don't stab me.
Kellwise, what are you doing?
Is this still considered coast?
Roll a survival check. This is not normal coastline. I mean, yes, you're on the coast, but this is like a reef.
Technically,
Come on.
Yeah.
It's basically it's like sand,
17?
water.
17. So yeah, you get a lot of benefits to the coast, and
Well, yeah, we get.
I'll give you those, but for right now, because it's such a strange terrain, you can give them to yourself, but it doesn't really apply to the rest of the group, just because it's almost impossible to, because that's more of like you're sharing your knowledge with them and guiding them. And at this rate, you're not guiding them anymore. You're kind of just doing your own thing.
Okay. I'll move up to just, I think the left side of Dresden. I don't get slowed in coastal areas
Okay.
while moving stealthily, so I think I might be able to make it that far.
So, yeah, we'll put you there.
Okay. And all is block a ready to action, or is just like ready in action, ready to action?
You take a dodge action.
Dodge. I'll take the dodge action then.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys are all kind of just getting ready. Again, that
Did you
creature
guys
still
light on
staring
your
at you,
toes?
Dresden.
Dancing
It
around.
looks like the ice almost immediately is starting to well up again.
And that thing's about to blow. So
All right.
you know.
Pup, what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna follow suit. I'm gonna go up with the rest of the group.
Okay.
Gonna try to go like a little bit ahead of them if possible.
20.
15.
That's about 30 feet right there.
Oh, that's right. Cause yeah. Well, that works because my speed is 40, but I wanted to be sneaky, but no one else being
Oh.
sneaky.
Well, they are. Dresden seems to just have been. These guys doesn't look like they've seen you, but
Right.
this thing definitely did. The thing shooting ice definitely saw Dresden.
Okay. Well,
Which one's shooting ice? The gray thing or the claw bear?
This thing over in the ocean, it's shooting like
Okay.
a siege
All right, just making
weapon
sure. Just
at
making
you.
sure. A sea.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh? 1 point of psychic damage.
that's a pun jar.
Yeah, Bionjar. Bionjar.
then I am
Very
going
valid
to ready a bop. I'm gonna
Ready
hold
a bop.
I'm
Okay.
holding a bop.
Rezik,
Anything
what are you
comes in
doing?
range.
Okay, I am going to.
Yeah, pop.
I'll try to get as close as I possibly can to the group. I only have 30 feet movement, so that's 15 feet.
Okay, so you just kind of jump up that cliff.
Yeah. And that big Loch Ness looking thing is not 60 feet from me, is it? It's like way further than that.
Mm-hmm.
70 feet away from you.
Bang. Okay,
It's that close.
that's just that close. Crap.
Keep up.
Yeah, I'll have to just I'm gonna have to just use my movement or my action to just get closer to them.
Okay,
So I
you
can
do
only do
as
right now,
a dash
so-
action and you move over to here. Thargun
Yeah.
on the primer hoof easily just kind of trots up. Primer hoof is tough. It's hard to make a primer hoof in the middle of a battle. Moves stealthily. It seems to move with some ease, but you definitely see the look on the primer hoof's face. The tongue not out anymore, which is a weird sign.
Oh no.
And Trust moving up behind him. Okay, and Dresden.
My turn?
Your turn.
It's not their turn before me?
No.
These things go the same
Oh, no,
time.
they
as-
just-
Or-
they went
Yeah.
same as Fitz, and then these things right after
okay.
you.
All right. I'm just.
I
wanna
believe.
Cheat. When I die, I want to die
No.
honorably.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30. Yeah, I'll. So are we quickly? Are we moving stealthily or not? Is it helping? Is it helping?
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
plan is to try to move
Maybe.
stealthily.
Especially behind those guys. Hopefully
Since
Yeah,
someone already sees you.
I sneak leak up. Sneak leak up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. So you're gonna sneak up over here.
Yeah.
Give me another stealth check.
Great.
Is there any way to just kind of like try to move in unison instead of like, because like it might be easier to like just stay in a group and huddled up than to
18.
keep separating.
An 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like anyone on the right. Again, that this thing on the side has been clocking you the whole time.
Mm.
These things seem to be very focused on this water bear.
Great.
And right after you move that far, did you want to do a dodge action or anything like that?
The look on your face tells me it might be a smart thing to
You're
do.
about to get hit.
Yeah, I'll take the old dodge action, the coward's way out, as it were.
Ooh. You take a dodge action, and you look over. You jump down that cliff. Look over right as that giant bolt of ice just comes speeding straight for you. You don't have enough time to dodge out of the way, but you do get your shield up. And this thing just smashes you right against the wall behind you as it crushes into you, and you only take 1 point of damage. It seems like it hits your arm, stunning it, and you moved it to the side. It crashes right in front of you, Pup. That the ice splintering all over the place, right around you. And you hear somewhat of a roar as you see this other creature kind of smashing through all these guys, coming over here, seeing this other bear being beaten and decimated, and it kind of turns over and looks this direction, starts to rampage this way.
Nice.
These guys all fighting. Let's see. Dead. Just getting picked off one by one, those ice whips cracking into them with the force that splits their bones. You see those ice whips coming out of this mage and just caves in their head as these creatures start to run up here. This guy runs
That's
up
why
here.
we have shields.
This guy runs up here. And at the same time, you see this other explosion. This side, you see this creature right here moves up, shoots an ice bolt. It smashes everything in this area, killing the bear, killing all these creatures in like what looks like a catapult explosion of ice.
Right,
But
but
they
I'm
all-
safe behind that wall I just got hammered into, right?
Yes, you are.
Right.
And as that's happening, you start to see off in the distance, far out in the distance, another wave of Walkren coming up towards you, coming from this side. They're not here yet, but they're on their way.
These things are like water rabbits. Everyone keep moving.
Cornelia, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go for it. Sneaky bonus action as far as I can go.
10, 15.
And I'm gonna stay to the left.
Okay, you did that. All right. So you slip over next to Dresden.
I'm gonna keep going as far as I can go too, but stay.
So I moved you 25 feet.
Oh, even with
How's
my
your stuff?
bonus action.
Yeah, because you move 12 and a half per movement.
Say it.
Hello again.
Hi. I'm trying to get
I guess
Payu,
you
but
could. You have an action. You could double dash and go another 12 feet if you want. I forgot you're rogue.
We are trying to stay together.
you forgot.
I forgot you have a bonus action, you have a movement, and then you have your action that can all be.
Well, I heard Dresden just say stay together, so I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right, that's it. I'm gonna just be like still ready.
Okay. And you do notice that, that big old sea creature is like.
Do we want to attack
Right.
him?
You
Can I ask Dresden? Are we attacking this guy?
No, absolutely not. If
All
you're
right.
smart, you'll just stay behind me and just use my bloated corpse as a shield.
Yeah, can I actually go to the right side of him?
Sure. You use this bloated corpse as a shield.
All right, perfect.
Um,
All right, let's go.
Lovely.
Yeah. Cornelia, is that?
Well, that's smart.
Let's roll some dice. Pup.
Yeah.
These guys over here seem to look in your direction and start charging towards you down the coast. This guy right here and here. It seems like they're very unaffected by this rough terrain.
Even
you
though
had
I was
held an
sneaky.
action. Yeah, even though you were sneaking.
Yes.
These
Oh
guys
my-
run over here. It seems like they only saw a pup.
I don't know if sneaking is working anymore.
Well, I held a bop.
Yeah. So
Thinking might be working for someone who could attack with that.
I know. I am.
so you get your action. Roll an attack.
Yeah, I held a bop.
Can I do that as well? Or do I have to wait my turn? I don't know how it works.
Did you hold an action? Oh,
I have my crossbow out.
okay.
20, dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You hit.
Great.
Wow.
Bop, bop. And I do 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
nice.
Pup takes this metal rod to use as their bop stick, and or they use as their bop stick, and you just bring it down so hard on this thing's head, and it caves in. You see its head just pops into past where its shoulders would be, and it just crumples over and falls to the ground. But at the same time, you see one of those whips, those
They're
water
squishy!
whips, coming flying for your face. Oof! And you dodge just in time as it goes crack, and into the ground you see this divot where this whip would have just obliterated you.
Love it.
These creatures move up the coast. These creatures move farther away. This thing engages them. That's what you see. Cornelia, you had a saved action. Did you want to shoot
Yeah.
somebody?
Yeah, if I can shoot, if those crabs are looking at Pup, I'm going to shoot the one that's closest to Pup.
Okay. And they're not crabs, all right? They're
Oh,
welcome.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm picturing crabs.
Talk to the doctor
Are they
about that.
Are they more like squid type creatures, or what do they look like?
19.
A 19 hits.
Oh,
They
they're
look like
walrus.
crabs.
Yeah. Walrus
Oh.
guys.
And I think that's a D8.
They're lowercase walruses.
What kind of crossbow are you using?
Cuckoo,
They're
cuckoo.
little walrus.
Good one.
Is it a hand crossbow?
Wow, Beatles reference. That was good.
Yeah.
I think it's a D6.
Thank you, Bobby.
Cuckoo, ka-choo.
Oh, shite. Oh, +3. Wait. Right? Yeah, 4.
So 4 damage. This thing comes running towards you, this Walkren with its spear upright, and hit it right in the neck, and it just kind of falls to the ground, and it just starts wiggling like crazy on the ground, trying to pull this arrow out. But the arrow, arrow heads, some of them are just, it's much harder to get them out than it is to get them in, and it just tugs at this thing, unable to get it out as it struggles and falls and dies.
Kind of the point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The point. Ha, get it?
Yeah, I know.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
As little walrus people are bleeding
Fitz
out and
runs
dying.
over to the edge,
Yeah.
starts waving his saber at
Whoa,
the,
look at this boy
the
move.
big old creature.
What?
taunting
Come on,
and it
Chess.
turns
Chess is
its
being
head
silly
towards
now.
him.
Fitz.
What are you doing?
What
are
a
you
hero.
doing, you moron?
Kelwise, what are you doing?
I'm moving forward. I guess I'll end up somewhere to the left of Dresden and somewhere near Fitz.
I hear.
Oh, Fitz. Yeah, let's go with that. And I'll still take the dodge action for when
Okay.
Fitz gets shot at.
Okay. Pup. These things seem to be coming after you, but they're a ways away.
You muted.
Oh, you're
I think
Oh,
muted.
he's muted.
My bad. I am going to. I'm just gonna stay there and hold my bop. Yep.
Okay. So you hold there and they your
Because
action.
my concern is like bringing them to everybody else, even though they're squishy. Pup is like must protect.
Okay. So Pup holds an action ready for this unsuspecting or maybe suspecting Walkern to come running at you. Rezik,
Look,
what are you
Cullen,
doing?
That's Dresden being like,
Yeah.
We've more swords over here.
So I'm concerned with the red guys, but that really big Loch Ness looking creature is attacking us a lot, and it's a problem. So I'm gonna try to go as far as I can. So 15 feet straight ahead.
All right, so you
probably
sneak
end up,
up
like, next to
15
Pup.
feet.
Yeah, there you go. Now I'm close enough. I'm 60 feet from the Loch Ness monster, right?
Yes.
Or from Nessie or whatever it's called.
Name my daughter after the Loch Ness monster.
3 feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna plant my feet. I'm going to put my fingers against my head, and try to cast Phantasmal Force on the huge creature, and
Okay.
hopefully it will make it so it won't kill us.
Yeah. So it fails. It's saved.
Oh, great.
What kind
Okay.
of phantasmal force?
So I wanted to basically give it like vertigo, where it suddenly like doesn't know what's what, and like thinks that the people on its side are the enemies. And it's gonna kind of like, because I know there are more approaching from that side, right? The more blue guys from that side. So I wanted to try to like start attacking those blue guys that are coming on that side, and keep them away
Yeah.
from us if possible.
Okay, so yeah, you hear something akin to Godzilla's shriek throughout the
Huh?
night, and that thing just starts to back off and thrash in the water left and right violently, sending giant waves back, keeping the Walkren from reaching the beachhead, and it seems to be thrashing. And you just see out of the corner of your eye Fitz taunting him still. That's right! I would fight me either! That's kind of what's going on in that area.
He is the Eggman.
As you see Thargun rides up, just kind of clops over here, pulls out this small throwing axe, and on his way over just launches it at that mage. Whew.
Oh.
Critical hit. It not only splits this mage's head, it
Mage?
goes through his head. It was the one with the whip, the water whip, cracking down,
Ah.
and it goes through his
There was
head
a whip?
and flying off to the side. No, not anymore. And Trust sneaks up, and Dresden, she starts in her own way. Who wants to do a trust?
Nope.
Call it.
Not me.
There we go.
No one-
Melissa wants to do a
yeah.
trust.
No, I've only got Bobby dice.
Watch out! I'm gonna use Thunder Wave.
She inspires you with a inspiration die, a D6 inspiration die, Dresden. As you look behind you, expecting a thunder wave, just seeing a laughing tiefling.
What's happening?
Yeah,
I won't touch her. I'm too scared. I'm too scared today.
yeah. Dresden, you feel inspired.
They'll have
It's
words
your
with
turn.
us.
You see kind of like there's a beachfront in front of you. A little
She's gonna learn to love me.
seems safe enough.
Where?
What?
Like
Give
here's the battle.
So okay, wait. So just zoom out, just a kiss. Just don't go
kiss.
show me forward. On the left hand, Nessie floating in the corn
Violently
pops.
fighting over here.
That's
You see this
still
area.
Ocean. That's water.
This is ocean right here, and above you is that creature who doesn't look to be looking at you. The two ladies seem to be looking straight at each other, and
yeah. Okay.
I see.
God, that thing is big.
Yeah.
It's awful.
yeah, it's enormous.
I don't want to go anywhere closer to it.
I thought that
This
was
thing's
the
all way on
lady.
right. Yeah, I mean, just go to the mystery box up there or whatever.
Okay, you're gonna
Yeah,
dash over
I
there.
mean-
Mystery box.
I mean, what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20,
30,
25,
30,
30.
40, 45,
Not if-
50
Not
feet.
if
No,
I
I'm-
get to it first.
I'll just go 30. I'll just go 30 and take a dodge action.
Okay, it's right there. All right, so you take a dodge action. Looking around, you see that lady right in front of you. This huge 20-foot being with 4 arms and just these long
Dude, that thing
tendrils
looks
coming out
way
of the
bigger
bottom.
than 20 feet.
Yeah, it's bigger than
Looking around.
Maybe twice that size.
It's like literally 100 some.
This thing's like, yeah, this thing's like 80 feet.
Lovely.
Close.
This is 20 feet.
You guys
This is
see
her.
a giant chunk of ice coming from the other side, floats over your heads and smashes into the water over here above you, seemingly coming from over there somewhere. Cornelia.
I mean,
I'm gonna
it's like a full sprint now, I think. So
I'm gonna dash to
Yeah.
aid Dresden in box handling.
Are you gonna do it sneakily, or are you just gonna run up to that box?
I'm just gonna run up to the box at this point.
Okay,
I think
so
we're
you
not
are
being
spotted by other
sneaky.
creatures
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yeah,
so-
you
Everyone's looking
see
right
that
at us.
there's a crate down there. It looks like a really old crate, well sealed though. You could use an action to pry it open if you wanted, but
Can I just check for any traps first?
Yeah.
so you search for
Ayo.
traps. Roll an investigation.
That away, rogue.
What kind of sick jerk hides a trapped box
Seriously?
in the bottom of this war zone?
You said
Yes.
investigation?
James.
21.
James.
A 21. You look, and it seems just like an old shipping crate that has either fallen off of some ship somewhere and floated over here. It's hard to tell.
All right. So I probably can't also open it, but I'll yell to Dresden. It looks safe to open, but I can't pry it. It's up to you. And that's it.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
it.
I reach for it though. It's out of my grasp, so
Come here. What are you waiting for?
At the same
I like poke it with the herniax.
time, those guys in the water over here. There's no bigger. These guys are getting stopped by this Nessie that's thrashing around, but they're trying to get to the beach violently, and these guys advance this way to fight more. Dresden.
What?
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 I love that.
Nothing. You see that there's a bunch of guys over here on the beach, but they seem preoccupied throwing javelins and whips. Something over here. You can't really tell what it is, but it seems like that's going on.
Oh, we gotta go through the fruity pebbles too.
Kelwise.
Since everyone else is making a break for it, I will also dash north toward Dresden and Cornelia.
Okay. You make it there.
Come on in, the water's fine.
Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing. Sorry, this thing would have came to attack you, and you would have gotten a bop on its turn. I forgot about that. So this thing runs and charges you with a spear.
Bop.
Right after.
Hey, go ahead and shoot bop it.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot. I'm bad.
You
This is why we don't do combat. Just because I'm a moron. 17 hits.
Hey,
It's hard when we're fighting hundreds of people.
8 damage.
8 damage. And
Yeah.
Wow.
you hit this thing so hard that you feel its skull pop off from whatever spinal
Nice.
column it has. Though its skin holds the skull in place, you feel like this definite detachment as whatever spinal cord is just torn asunder, and
Nice.
this thing just kind
This
of
is
falls.
so violent.
to the ground.
I imagine little walrus teddy bear looking things when we first got here, and now they're all just being brutally murdered.
I love that. Yeah, and you showed
I
up in
love it.
full Hawaii party gear, and I was like, oh no, that's
No. I
That's
knew
not-
we were gonna do this.
Oh no, this is even better.
That's why
yeah.
I'm wearing this.
so Pup, you smack this thing's skull from its body, but still in its body. What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna zoom on over to my friends. Actually, wait, Fitz is okay?
Fitz is just taunting this monster. He thinks, you see in your heart of hearts, he truly believes that he is the cause of the fear of this giant Loch Ness monster.
Okay, I'm zooming in with everyone else then.
Okay, so you going here, or you jumping down?
Yeah, I'm jumping down.
Okay. That happens. Fitz still screaming, waving his spear.
Wait, but then when I get there, I go, wait, make sure the box isn't trapped! Okay. Then
I did.
Okay. That's Pup's turn. Rezik, you see everyone start to dash across this beach.
Yes, so I'll maintain my concentration on the Phantasmal Force spell, and I will go as far as I possibly can using my movement and action to get all the way over, hopefully as far as I can get over there.
20, 30, 35, 40, 45. You could go some more.
That's fine. I'm good there.
Okay, so you kind of run up there, followed by Trust and Thargun. Also join you, running up the beachhead. Thargun can actually jump down here.
And if you allow for flavor, I want to smack Fitz on the head with my mage hand and just be like, "Come on, boy!" and just keep going.
Here. Oh, yes. Once more into the breach, and runs off, following you as you smack him into the head. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Ice smashes into the ground right next to Thargun, who holds up what looks like a metal bracer, holds it up to his face, and ice shards go flying. It looks like they scrape up his arm, narrowly missing the primer hoof.
Dude, that guy
Otherwise
gets it.
seems
You gotta protect the
undamaged.
moneymaker.
Yeah. All right, Cornelia, you got this crate right in front of you.
Is
What do you want to do?
Dresden's turn or my? Oh, it's my
Oh.
turn.
Nope, Dresden, your turn. I've missed you again. My bad.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as I just get attacked, it's all I really ask
I'm
for.
like, I need the
That's what I
muscles.
deserve.
I thought
Yeah,
the
and you
muscles
look
were
around
doing this.
and these creatures haven't seemed to see you yet.
Great. Yeah, I'll open. I'll just jab a sword into the thing and try and
Okay,
open it
you
up. It's not.
rear this thing open,
It's not trapped, right?
and
I don't know. Try.
you see sheets of what look like scales, metal scales, all sewn together in what looks like chest pieces. You see 2 sets of this scale mail armor in there, and because of the way that this crate was sealed, they seemed hardly rusted at all. There are glimpses of deterioration here and there, but for the most part, they're perfectly intact.
You can polish out, maybe.
Oh.
Shiny, Dresden. What is that?
That's armor. That's that's the good stuff. That's what they like. I mean, does it look heavy?
I mean,
I do a
they're
quick thing.
they're about.
Is there anyone in the group that could use armor that doesn't have armor? I just do a quick 360.
I mean,
I don't.
Kelwise just has
I've
leather,
got leather armor, but I would need small armor.
I also
And
don't.
my-
Yeah.
and then yeah, Pup. And Pup will probably fit more.
Yeah, but I don't want armor because it messes. I actually get less freezing armor.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Fun stuff.
I just look up at the sky and I go, I see you, Gypsy. And I just leave the box alone.
Yeah, and also you see something catches your eye at the very bottom. You pull it out and you see there's a small little satchel that you almost missed just in your warlike need to move fast. And you find a
This
you
stuff
do find
sucks.
yeah, you do find a bag full of these gold chips. It's like coins. They're minted differently than you're used to, though. Not
Yeah.
capital city, but they are gold nonetheless.
Is Cornelia looking at me?
Yeah, she was inspecting the box when you opened it, so you pull
I
that
know.
sack
I
out.
wanted to already. I wanted to
I
snatch
just
it,
tossed,
but
I just
don't
tossed
think
the
I
bag
can.
right to her. Said, Tuck it away. We gotta go.
Oh, good.
All right.
Do we sell
And
this
if
armor,
I-
by the way? Do we have?
I can.
Can
I'm
we
like,
carry it?
We don't have time. No, woman.
All
The
right.
armor
Let's
is
go.
the armor is like 50 pounds
Woman.
each.
Put it on the primer hoof.
Cornelia, go. We gotta make money.
Look, if one of you wants to do that, that's fine. I start moving because I know I have to go through the freaking fruity pebbles
Yeah.
next.
And you only moved 5 feet, so you could move further if you'd want.
Okay, yeah. I'll go as far as I can.
So it was like 5, and then this is like 10, 15, 20, 25, and that's about as far as you could go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Fitz.
I
Can
get to
Fitz
the
wear
other
it?
side of the box.
Would Fitz want it?
Is he wearing armor?
Fitz has got like a set of leathers.
Yeah, it makes you loud and stupid like me. Everyone, go.
All
move.
right. It's so shiny though.
I think he's more set up for like kind of finesse, so probably not for him.
It's not a shopping episode.
Yeah.
Why
Cornelia.
not?
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
shop
like
for-
a random like shopkeeper like pops up. Well, there, fella.
It like pauses the battle.
Yeah.
Is there a trading post random? All right. My turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next little fruity pebble patch beyond
yeah.
Dresden.
10, 15.
You guys keep calling it that.
25.
So
Are
cute.
you
Alright.
moving stealthily?
Yeah, maybe right now, since we're coming up on a few guys, I will.
10.
Yeah.
So this is about as far as you can go for your first one.
Yeah.
And then if you wanted to stealth, this is difficult terrain, so it would probably take most of your movement or your dash just to get across there without cutting
Okay.
yourself up.
Okay.
That's about as
Yeah.
far as you can go. Roll a stealth check.
So 10 plus 27.
27. Okay, yeah, it seems like with everything going on, no one does too much to distract you, or to be distracted by you.
Do we have a radius we have to stay in?
No, it's
No?
10 minutes, right?
So
No,
it's still going.
Once you cast it for the thing, it's fine.
You've
Yeah.
just got it. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool,
cool.
cool.
But that's when you hear a rumbling as these two giant bear-like creatures just start crushing things all around them.
Oh man.
I shouldn't have given it
These
a go.
two crushed, dead. These guys crushed as they start running
this
forward
is-
to attack.
This
These
is bad news.
bear-like creatures are just ripping through them quickly, very, very, very quickly.
Oh.
So now do we
happens,
stealth?
And Fitz
Don't do something stupid.
High five.
runs up here next to you, Cornelia.
Yeah, Fitz.
Holding
Do
his
something
sword,
stupid.
ready to hold his, ready to fight anything that comes. That, and Cowwise.
I'll head up there next to Fitz and Dresden as well.
Okay.
Stealthily, and take the dodge action again.
Okay, so you get to about right there. Pop.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dance. Is your card full?
Well, look at that shiny stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stealthily walk over to them. I'm gonna try to hide over near them.
Okay, so like behind this bank.
No, like we're all trying to go up towards that left area, right? Yeah, like over there.
Okay. Yeah, and roll me a stealth check.
Cute. Will I get advantage on these? You're rolling. I rolled 2 15s, so
Oh.
30.
Yay!
Pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
Pop-
funny because 15 plus
Sure.
15, but also because
Oh yeah.
plus 15 to the 15 for my
Yeah, I
stealth and the
see.
10.
So you
is
rolled
still
3
30.
15s.
Nice.
I
Can you
feel like
roll?
I should turn invisible for that.
Can
You just carry me across the rest of this.
yeah, and
You
Pop,
no
you
longer
just
exist.
shoot behind there. Rezik, what are you doing?
I will move as far as I can to that box, and I will cower behind it.
On top of the armor.
Okay.
Because this is terrifying. There's a giant monstrosity just floating
Yeah,
in the
and
water.
you look
nearby
over
us.
and you get a clear view of this thing over here.
Then you can
Oh, I
It
want to be
is
behind the
just-
box. I want to be
Stealth.
behind that box, baby. Just hide.
Yeah, but you get a
Open.
good clear look at this thing, and it's just horrifying. It's
Yeah.
and you notice that there's like this glimmer, almost just layers and layers of magic, maybe just shimmering around it in layers of protection. As you
Yeah,
slide
so
into
I'll
there.
just try to hang as far as I can next to Pup and behind that box, and I will just kind of just cower for now.
behind the box.
Yeah.
All right, and as it's going, Thargun trots up. 20 to here. Trying to move silently. Oof. He starts walking through this bed when you hear something scrape and you hear and you start to see the primer hoof start to freak out. Thargun's on top of him, starting to freak out. It looks like the primer hoof maybe caught its leg on something and got all cut up. I don't know. 5, 10, 15. Trust manages to easily sneak over to about right here and crouch down behind a wall. Dresden, what are you doing?
Apparently, someone just poked me in the back and and been like, "Hey, take this cloak," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Wasn't me.
We'll do it after. We'll do it after.
Um,
It's like, oh my god, duh.
Onward, friends. Here we go. Let's keep going. I go through the fruity pebbles.
Okay. Are you stealthing?
I don't know. Does it look like it's worthwhile? Look at that fucking thing off to the left. Look at it. Look at it.
I mean, that's kind of why we should stealth, though, right?
ridiculous.
Because
Or not even the
God.
size of like the width of its tail.
God.
Please stop showing it. It's terrifying every time.
can you imagine catching that thing's eye if you're you're just like running and that thing's like just like looks down at you?
no,
I think
you're
we're
like-
too small. I don't
It's
think
the
it.
size of a building.
I don't think it notices creatures our size.
I mean,
Yeah. I'll stealth.
you notice an ant if it runs fast enough, right?
Alright, so 5, 10. That's 20 feet.
Getting by.
And then you could move like to about there because of the difficult terrain.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough. Whatever.
Okay. And
There's
more
still
ice
people
bolts
that
go
need to
flying
catch up.
across, and none of them land anywhere near you guys. That's when you guys hear something. Let's hear it, but you feel it.
Me
Something
crapping my pants.
Yeah.
something starts to rumble
Yeah.
beneath you. And
No.
you're looking around,
it doesn't.
and that
No.
creature just above you, her arms, all 4 of them, start to raise up into the air. And you notice
Wait,
as
there's
she raises, yeah, look at there's 4 arms, 2 are behind praying. Starts
Oh,
to
those were
raise its arms up in the air. You start to notice the water on the left side start to raise up into the air. And there's this energy, and it looks like this giant tidal wave is about to sweep
We gotta go.
across.
We gotta go. No more stealthing. We gotta go.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh my god, this is such a stressful episode.
We're going to go on a break real quickly.
Good.
Who else is sweating?
Everyone. Yeah.
Me, my hands are like very moist.
Check that out for sure.
Hey, everybody. We're back from our break. As I said,
Oh, you should have.
Oh man.
given it another one.
Dude, are you okay?
Oh no.
Can't take him
It's
anywhere.
gonna take the
Ladies
breath
and
first.
gentlemen, our DM, yeah!
this is what we call professionalism here at MinusOneCHarisma Studios. If you didn't know, you guys hear that this week?
Back to
There's that
imminent death.
there's that big old bloody wave that just lifted out of the ocean. Oh no, that was in our campaign. Never mind.
That started like so casual. Did you guys hear that wave? That was crazy. Like
Segway!
It's like, wait.
And you're all dead. Congratulations.
Segwave.
Oops. Wrong thing.
Here
Here we
just
go.
traumatizing us a little farther. Just like a jab in our sides,
I
right?
hate everything.
This
This is
wave
so much
lifts
worse.
out of the ocean 5, 10, 20, 40 feet, and you notice it's red, like a deep red, and you start to see all the blood that has been soaking into the ocean flowing into this wave coming from the left, and it is made not of the ocean and water, but a giant wave of blood comes up, lifts over your heads, covers the moon. Everybody roll a d20.
hashtag why.
A straight D20.
Straight D20.
Do I get like
Okay,
advantage?
parents' dice. My parents
I'm
got me these
cool.
dice.
Do I get
Come
advantage?
on, Mom and Dad.
Yes.
Because I'm Q2.
No.
I rolled a
Next to
9.
you. You're next to me. No, it's
Straight
kinda
9.
rub off.
Straight
17.
9. All right, 1 second. We're gonna go one at a time.
That would make sense.
Dresden, what did you roll?
16.
16. Okay. Cornelia, what did you roll?
With the 1 that you added at a time. I'm just kidding. I got a 9.
A 9.
It was going to be
Okay.
a bad joke.
Kelwise, what'd you roll?
17.
Ooh, 17. Okay, that's kind of up in the 16 range. Pop, what did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Oh, 16 as well.
Hey,
Clinging together like a life raft.
squad.
Okay. Yeah, and this wave just smashes you guys, and you're thrown all over the place in this huge torrent of water, smacking hard against the shore. Rezik, what did you roll?
18.
An 18.
Because Cornelia can't swim.
Oh no.
Good thing it's not water, it's blood.
Yeah.
Music.
Whoa.
Whole time I'm
All, you know what? All I
away
can see is the huge walrus just like on top of the wave, just going, oh.
All right,
Thanks, I
think
love it.
that's everybody.
Oh, things got better, maybe.
So you guys crushed against the side of this huge wave. None of you go into the ocean through just a stroke of luck, dexterity, ingenuity, but you guys all find yourselves scattered on this island,
God.
Oh gosh.
right in the middle of other scattered entities.
Oh no.
Just
He split the party.
everybody. Cornelia,
Better get that
Just
box,
clacker all over
guys.
again.
Cornelia, you find yourself
Bro.
hanging off the edge of this cliffside.
Oh, yeah, I do.
One of those creatures over here, a whole army of things right here, and one of those giant bears looking up shakes off its fur and then starts
They're all
sniffing
looking
the
at me?
air angrily. No. None of them are looking
Oh.
at you yet.
He knocked the color out of her hair. Nice one, Ron.
Do I see my party? Can I see that?
Roll
before?
a perception check.
All right.
Oh my god, this is terrifying. Why, James?
And we continue across.
18.
An 18. Yeah, so you're pretty high on this vantage point, and you see all these Walkren starting to get up and look around, shaking their heads, smashed by the waves. You see the party up here, and you see another group of the party with one of those bear things basically right on top of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
Not good.
And I'm just surrounded by red cloaks, not blue cloaks.
Yeah, they don't seem to have seen you yet.
All right, so I'm gonna head north as far as I can, but I'm gonna stay in stealth. And if there's anything, is there anything to hide around and kind of like stealthily make my way to
Well,
anyone else?
Yeah, you're on top of this. You might be able to like slide down this hill, and if you wanted to like climb along the side of this, you'd be out of their vision, at least until you got over to here.
And how far? So if I use just as far as I can go, can I go like 30 feet on the side of that cliff?
Roll a climb check. Roll an athletics. So,
Ooh,
You
okay. Athletics, 15. Sorry.
so you start to climb down, and it's pretty rocky footing, and it's slippery, but you manage to climb around, and you're moving stealthily, right? So it's like double
Oh.
harsh movement. So you could probably move about 15 into this little patch over here. There's like a little patch right before the ocean, right here. You could probably sneak around that way.
All right,
without-
and
and then roll a stealth check.
Come on.
all right, so plus 13, so 23.
Yes.
23. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it doesn't seem like anyone saw you slip down here. Unfortunately, this giant creature over here watches you move, and you see its head
Where'd he come from?
towards you.
But they're being stealthy. They still see anyway.
So he's
Well-
so it's too late to do like a minor illusion, just be like rock face.
Well, you used your whole action to dash as fast as
Oh
possible.
yeah, you're
right?
okay. Well, let me rethink this. I'm kidding. No, it's fine.
No
Fitz
take back seats.
hops up, takes a look around. Oh, we do seem to be in a bit of a pickle. And jumps and dashes, lunging at this creature to the side, missing horrifically, in all of his glory, stabs out, finds nothing. Whether it's luck or what, slippery terrain, he seems to have missed. And the walls start to close in. These creatures hop up and start charging in. Over here, these creatures start to move in this way. This thing. Ooh. They start to close in up here. And all these guys over here start to move towards you. Towards you. And a wave of spears juts out at Fitz as 3 of these creatures start to stab out at him. He dodges 1, although 2 of them. You see Fitz just get impaled with 2 spears, one from the left, one from the south left, and he takes a brutal stab in between his ribs. Doesn't look fatal, but it's gone in pretty deep as you see Fitz wince in pain. That's them. Kelwise, you hop up. Oh, there's a bear. There's a giant bear ravaging you guys.
Turns out.
Sorry, forgot. Even odd. This bear jumps at you, Dresden, with its jaws open wide.
Good.
Oof. And you, at the last second, grab its mouth and shove its head out of the way, and it tries to swipe at you, but hits Kelwise instead as it tries to swat you out of the way.
I think I had taken the dodge action previously. Maybe that doesn't matter anymore.
Kelwise, you take 8 damage as this giant claw just grabs your side and rips across your chest. But it is now your turn as you hop up. You got this giant aqua bear right in front of you.
Yeah, and I kind of think I want to move like around to its left side, or I guess its right side, my left side, and kind of try to get behind it before stabbing it.
Okay, so you skitter around to the side and you stab at this thing. Make an attack.
Yep, that's that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that hits. So you get your payback on this thing.
And that is a 9.
Ooh, 9 damage. So yeah, you run back. You find that joint of the arm that scratched you, and you just stab straight in, trying to sever the tendons of its arm as this thing just kind of falls even farther, almost crushing Dresden, and it starts to scream out in pain. Pup, you're right there as well.
Yeah. It's just huge.
It's pretty
And
large.
It just,
yeah.
Yeah, and it just looks like it's doing. It looks like it's having a great day.
It looks like Kelwise did a good, decent amount of damage to this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna bop it.
Okay.
Stop it.
12.
A 12 hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whew. I was nervous. 6 damage.
6 damage. All right.
Indeed,
So you
I would
smack
like
this thing in the
to-
head, and you hit it straight down, and Dresden's like under its head, and you guys just keep pushing this head into Dresden. Yeah.
And then
It's not
I'm gonna bop it again. I'm gonna punch it.
Okay. All right. So you bop it once, and
I'm
then you
gonna
just
use-
Hit up.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like uppercut it. My
Okay.
unarmed strike.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bop. Boosh. No, I can't. You know what? For funsies, let me knee it up just for flavor.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Bop.
yeah.
The
Yeah.
boof from my knee.
Getting a little Muay Thai on this thing.
Yeah.
Roll an
Monk
attack.
things. That is a 23.
All right.
Noise.
Roll some damage.
That is a 5.
Okay. So, yeah, you smash this thing down in the head. Dresden's like, up, and poof, hits the thing up. Its head just knocks back, just whips back. If it didn't have such a large neck, you might have snapped its head off. But it still keeps clawing at you. Rezik, you find yourself surrounded. These things just jumped up. These two next to you just reaching consciousness. This one looking like one of those mages that was using the whips, and this one looking more like a warrior with a spear.
Okay, and they're just getting up right now.
Yeah, they jump up, they look at you, and it's like that split second of like, oh, crap.
Okay, I am going to try. I know I should probably just start fighting these things, but I'm going to try something because there's a whole bunch of them coming our way from the other side as well. So I'm going to try to dip around Thargun, hoping that he's probably pretty good at close combat because he's a big guy.
Okay.
I'll whatever happens, happens.
You're gonna dip around like this side?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go around him. Yeah, just kind of hide behind him. And then I'm gonna try to.
Okay. As you dip around, that guy grabs a spear and lashes out at you.
Yep.
Just too woozy. Just kind of slips,
thank God.
stabs out. Misses.
Okay. I'm gonna try to cast Silent Image. So I will say Lekra, and I'll use my hand to kind of make the shape of the bigger walrus guys that I'm gonna assume are kind of like generals. He's gonna kind of
Okay.
pop in from the water, like one of the red ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Pop out of the water and just be like, and start like heading to that in the direction of like where the other ones are.
Well, it is
Where-
a silent,
where the
it's a
blue ones
silent
are kinda
image, though, right?
charging.
Pretty loud silent image.
Oh, sorry. I'll make the noise of.
Okay.
Hopefully that will fake them out. But it'll basically come from like behind us and like start heading in the direction of the blue guys, like charging, you know, like telling everybody else to like kind of go that way.
Okay. Yeah. So this guy comes out of the water, and you guys kind of hear from off to the sides, Rezik making his best Walcrum sounds.
Throwing his voice.
Roll a performance check.
Okay. Ooh, natural 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Pretty good. As far as all of you can tell, it's pretty decent. As this thing pops out of the water,
Oh God,
Even
there's
the-
another one of
the
them
red one-
somewhere.
the red ones all around look up baffled, just completely baffled at what's going on. And then you start making those noises, and they look around. They seem to just look around crazed. The blues, angered, almost. They're in this bloodlust, but it almost intensifies the second they see this guy, and they literally just start charging this bank with a doubled fury.
And the image will like move past Trust. Like I'll try to like start charging towards the blue guys. Like, I'll
Okay,
start
how far
heading
can
that
it
way.
move?
I think it can move. Let's see here. Silent image. 1 second. 15 good cube.
Adjust
Take your glasses now.
adjust his reading sunglasses.
Oh no, he's no longer on vacation, man.
Yeah.
I can't find it right now, but I will keep reading. Go ahead and just.
Okay.
Guess,
yeah.
Sorry.
So that thing's moving. At the same time, Trust hops up, looks around.
Oh,
Instantly,
sorry. Any spot within range, and I have a 60-foot range. So there you go.
but that's where you can cast it, right?
But it can move to any spot within that range as well. So it can move
Oh, it
within
can
that
move within 60
anyone in
feet.
that range. Yeah.
So, okay, so you have it like move. You want it to charge all the way towards them, or how far do you want it to go?
Yeah. Like it's heading it's heading into battle. You know.
Okay, yeah. So he goes trunching over there.
Great.
Trust looks at the nearest mage to her right, and she just, you blimey son of a gun! I hate you so much. You're ugly and you're stupid.
Like this here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I missed that day.
And
Yesterday.
the creature grabs its head and starts to scream as it steps back, falls off the cliff, and goes spattering into the water, dead.
Oh wow.
Dead.
Okay.
Dead.
That was effective.
Dead.
Easy.
We all know how.
Thargun
how
jumps
hard
up,
falling into water
grabs
is.
his axe, swipes at this other one. Unfortunately, he doesn't hit. Still riding somehow. It's like he's like locked in to this primer hoof. He's just belted in. So wherever the primer hoof goes, he goes as well.
Are you telling us the primer hoof may have licked his grundle area?
Probably. Yeah.
Gross.
Uh,
I mean, whatever works, but
Dresden, you're laying on the ground. This bear is smashing.
These are the
you.
thoughts.
Aquabear.
These are the
Aquabear.
thoughts as my head's
Why?
getting smashed. I'm like, how is he in that saddle? Huh. Yeah. I'd like to hurt this thing a lot.
Okay.
Is that a
That's a possibility.
Okay, yeah, great. Then I'll just take
hop
my
up.
sword and try and just, its head just went up. I just want to give it the old.
And this is the that serrated blade that Calic used.
Yeah, the vicious longsword.
Okay. Yeah. So roll an attack. So you guys see this familiar blade that had been huge when Calic had used it. With this
Pretty good.
teeth.
Plus 22.
22 hits. Roll damage.
22. All right. Been so long. 8 points.
8
Yeah.
points. And as this bear head cocked back comes down to bite at you again angrily, you use that momentum, and all you have to do is hold the sword up, and its head just impales itself like a saw.
Hold it.
As it just
Hold it right there.
straight through the top of its head, and it falls down
Nice.
dead. Roll a strength
Probably
save.
on top of me
Kabah.
again, dancing.
Roll a strength saving throw.
Strength save. 17.
A 17, yeah. So pulling the sword out is rough, and it's almost like a saw blade going in and a saw blade coming out. And so you wrench this thing out, and this sword is just covered. Every nook and cranny of this sword has some sort of viscera in it.
What?
Ew.
Can we get
And
out of here?
that's, unfortunately, when Cornelia hears that Godzilla-like scream as this creature looks straight at her, ice forming until a bolt of ice comes flying at you. Ooh, Cornelia, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Natural
Why does this thing hit
20
Cornelia?
plus 5.
Oh,
Wait,
thank
right?
Okay.
goodness.
Yeah. So
Yeah, plus
25.
five.
You have to like let go, and right where you were hanging, this giant ice almost a glacier to you explodes right where you were as you slide all the way into the water. Just not too deep. It's still a pretty shallow shelf, but you're there. As you look up at this thing who just looks at you and slowly moves forward just a little bit. Cornelia, what are you doing?
Why does it hate Cornelia? No.
Can I? Okay. Can I climb
Yeah.
higher?
Yeah. So you have these two banks that are covered, and these are difficult terrain, and then climbing is also going to penalize you. So,
I won't use my bonus action.
okay.
I just want
roll
to-
an athletics check.
17.
17. So where are you going? Which way? Up, left, south?
Just straight left, yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And you could probably move to about there. You just start climbing up the hill with your action.
And then I know it's not gonna help because he's already seen me, but I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Yeah. I mean, there's nowhere... If you're trying to hide from this creature, there's literally nowhere to hide.
I'm just
It
trying
would
to be smaller. I'm just trying to be as
Okay,
small
yeah.
as possible.
So you kind of like... You kind of jump down and you take your cloak and just...
You can't see me. You
Yeah.
can't see me.
I mean, this thing is staring straight at you. You're probably really hard for anyone else to see you, but this thing is just like locked onto you.
Just a reminder, you can use bonus action to move if you want to more. By the way, just saying.
Well, it's too late now, man.
All right, so you just kind of hunker down and look small. Which you don't know. Maybe it's looking for a bigger snack. We'll find out when it comes back
Exactly,
around.
yeah. Who wants to eat this tiny little thing? Nobody.
Fitz.
I don't feel sorry for you.
That's like on the entire battlefield. It's like, ooh, small thing right there. I'm gonna go for that.
Fitz.
Dang it.
Stabs out, kills this mage with a lunge, screams in rage, dances over and swings at your silent image, screaming his head off. And swings, but misses.
Why is Fitz the way he is?
Hashtag that's so Fitz.
So fast.
And he's just screaming into the air, "You will not have my party! I will destroy you all!" And you see Fitz has got a little bit of that bloodlust in him, too. Dresden, it's kind of something you were pushing into him for the last 30
yeah,
episodes.
It's your fault, Dresden, just so you know.
Dresden, you've been trying to toughen this kid up. And you
This
gave
on
him
me.
some talks about it, and there's a hint
I'm
of
pulling
that.
my sword out of this thing's
You're-
head. I'm like, don't put this on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that evil on me.
But it's hard to not feel a little glint of pride. From
Yeah, if
this-
I knew he was doing it. I'm over here with brain
No, you
damage
can
from
you
that
can
thing.
hear him. You can hear him swinging and
Yeah, I'm
scrapping
just
away.
assuming he's missing though.
And
because
you
it's
feel
Fitz.
proud, Dresden. You
Well,
feel
yes.
proud, okay?
Yes.
An overwhelming
you
wave
feel?
of pride like rushes over you, and you don't know what it is.
And it gives me advantage.
Unfortunately, that thing behind him with the spear also lashes out at him. Oof.
Yeah, because he's Fitz and he's a moron.
Oof. Fitz
But
takes
you're
another
proud. You're
cut.
proud of this, though.
This spear goes.
Wait,
He
I'm proud of my moron.
holds up his forearm to block his attack, but the spear goes in through his wrist and then back out again as he blocks mortal damage, but it still stabs into his arm as he holds his arm. He holds his
only.
arm, and he's barely holding that sword. It's now dragging behind him. And at the same time, a whip of water comes flying at him, which he manages to dodge or duck or just freaks out.
Dip, dive, dodge.
Misses. At the same time, spears come flying at your silent image.
You realize they're all gonna hit Fitz.
I just want to remind you, I told him he could stay back. I was like, you can stay in Agra if you want to. You can stay. Not a big
You
of a
see-
deal.
It's true.
8, 9 spears go flying at this thing's head as these guys approach and start
Go.
rushing in.
Flying right through it.
Full Ace Ventura. He's gonna have it in both legs.
Whips go cracking all around him, all of them missing. And you see a second of recognition where they don't get it because a lot of their spears hit home. And then they realize and they see it for what it is. Fitz, dropping prone to the ground, seeing that hail of spears
My
coming at him.
God.
Drops to the ground. Luckily, none of those spears seem to hit him, but
Bumblebee tuna.
they come close. Kelwise, you guys down here, looking pretty good. Not much around you.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah. In fact, it's like a clear shot up
Regroup.
up the beach there.
Regroup.
Well, it's looking like a clear shot up the beach there. Should we try to make it over to our other party, or should we try to make it around this beachhead on our own?
Let's go meet up.
Regroup.
All right, regroup. We're gonna head, or I'm going to head northeast toward our party. I
Okay,
imagine
how
I
far?
can see our party, right? Or we can hear them or something.
You can hear him, and you can
roll
be proud
roll
of
a
him.
perception check. You can hear Fitz screaming his head off.
Yeah.
Whether he's doing well or whether he's losing horrifically, it's hard to tell with him.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Yeah, you stab this bear. You slide down this little embankment. You're just kind of not, you're not really paying attention. And then you kind of look around, and your quick cursory glance, you've heard Fitz screaming, but you just can't piece it all together right now.
Well, I'll head northeast as far as possible anyway. I'll dash.
20. Oh, so you can make it to about there, and then you can dash if you want to keep going.
Yeah.
Up this cliff face?
You want to be in the middle of all
No,
of it?
no. That looks like a bad spot. I was thinking more like directly
James was
east,
like, "Do you want to be
perhaps.
here?"
Okay.
I was thinking about
Up
coming
here?
around, yeah.
So
Like
yeah,
to the
you could
east
probably
or-
climb up to about right there, and then pop up.
Yeah, that's
of
pretty
this
good.
climbing this embankment.
There looks like less death.
Yeah,
there,
and then
so-
you can
Yeah.
see everything that's going on over here.
from Fruity Pebbles Heights.
But you do run up here, and a couple of these guys look back and take notice of you.
Oh, those are guys?
Yeah,
These guys.
they're there. They seem
Might be girls.
they blend in with Fruity Pebbles.
I can't zoom in any farther.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of people around you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And Fitz is right smack dab
wait.
in the middle.
Oh, we got him flanked now. We're golden.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Okay. Pup,
I
what
just
are you
wait
doing?
for the guys to join me too. By the way.
I'm gonna join.
Okay. Where are you going?
I'm going to try to go a little bit more to the right, closer to where Rezik is.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How far can you move?
40.
40. And where do you want to go?
To
Up-
the
up?
like yeah, over to the right. Yeah, like in that
Like
direction.
Here. This
Yeah.
would be about 40 feet. Because of the difficult terrain.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna hold a bop.
Okay, you hold a bop. At the same time, Trust rushes over to Fitz's side, cursing, "Stupid boy, stupid, idiotic boy," and casts a healing spell. You see the wounds on his arm completely heal, and some of the bleeding stops from the sides.
He is a
Fitz
stupid boy.
starts to wave his sword around. "Oh, better!" And Trust is here.
I don't think
Here.
that was
They
Here.
switched accents there a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
magic works.
that's the bloodlust. The bloodlust makes you do crazy
I
things.
knew Fitz was possessed. He's not
And
right, man.
Thargun easily sinks his axe into this guy, felling him, dead.
Wow.
Dresden,
Yeah, I'll head up to the Kelwise's left-hand side.
There's 15. Oh, left side?
Yeah.
So here?
Well,
That's
avoiding
15,
the things.
And then you want to go down this edge?
Well, how did he get? Yeah, how did he get there?
Well, he ran up here. He was already down here, and he ran up here and then climbed up here.
Let's see. I see. So that thing to the left of me is down?
Yeah, this is like a little pit.
Okay, and then the space in front of that is up again?
This is down, up, way up. This is like halfway up to this one. If you'll notice, the darker sand represents a lower gradient or altitude, and the higher, brighter.
Yeah, it's except that everything is green.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, think of it as like shadow, you know? It's
There's
getting a little
also
bit deeper into
The
the
hedgehogs or?
Um,
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, just put me as far as I can up into to Kelwise's right. Then I'll just go into the
Okay,
fruity
yeah.
pebbles.
Yeah, well, you start, and it's not like it's that tall. It's just hard to move through since it's that razor blade sharp reef. So you can move to about there with your movement.
Okay. All right, and then we got a throwing knife. Can I throw it at that guy on the right?
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right at the soft bits.
Yeah. Aim
That's
for the soft bits. Rolls an attack.
That's not gonna happen. That's a 8.
An 8. Yeah. Unfortunately, these things are pretty small, and harder to hit than you'd think, especially in the fruity pebbles.
I really liked that knife.
And you missed your mark. And that's when you hear again that familiar sound of as ice comes flying for Cornelia's face. Once again, her hooded, shielded, hidden face. Oof. Roll another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, 18.
Oh. It's like,
I was like, why
what?
are you looking at me that way?
What did you roll?
18.
18. Again, it's got pinpoint accuracy. You, again, have to dive off back into the water, narrowly missing that,
No.
that ice bolt as it comes at you. But luckily, it's your turn to react. Oh, and that thing, as you come in the water, moves just a little bit closer.
Oh my god.
All right,
It's so bad.
I'm gonna bonus action, climb, move, dive, jump as far as I can.
Okay. 5.
Duck,
Dive, dodge,
Well,
25.
currently you have
That's
your action,
25.
you have your movement, and you have your bonus
That's
action.
that.
So she
that's
should be able to move
your
a lot.
movement. You could
I want
probably.
to do all the D's. Triple
where are
D.
you going?
Just anywhere but here.
20, 25. Here's your second one, and your
mean-
third one you can move anywhere from here.
All right. Maybe closer to pup. No
Oh, okay.
offense, Resnick.
No, you could run. So you. would
No,
be
no,
like
no, no,
5,
I get it.
20,
I get it.
25. You can, I mean, you can
Squishy.
move like right
I'm
up
the
here.
emotional support dog.
Yeah. Oh my
right.
gosh, pup!
So,
I was
actually,
murdered.
Pup, so you see Cornelia. Pup, you see Cornelia just come out of nowhere, scrambling up the coast, running like
I'm
a bat out of hell, just coming.
I'm trying to like help any way I can. I'm like, but
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it my turn?
It's not your turn. It's
Okay.
Fitz's turn
I
as
got
he
excited.
hops up, arm restored, full of vigor,
As
Ugh,
Fitz.
and just
I got
whiffs again. Fitz is just
Oh my god, get
special
out
kind
of
of
there!
boy. But
He's a special.
it doesn't, and he hops around to this side,
Thank god.
trying to not get in that wave of spears that
Yeah.
was coming.
Can you move the map so we can see?
I'm moving the map. Okay, God.
I just want when he dies. I just want to see, his final moments.
And that's when
No,
they
don't
all
say
come at
that!
you. That guy on the rock next to Fitz stabs at him with a spear. Oof, and hits again. Oof.
It has to have
Dealing,
a little bit of fear for his life.
Just cutting again, cutting against his shoulder as Fitz tries to dodge back, and then a whip of water comes flying at Fitz. Oof, also hits. God, not good. Crack. Hits Fitz right across the face, and Fitz, to his credit, is still on his feet. Now, whether he is conscious or not is up for grabs. That sound like thunder echoing through the air. This guy, they've seen through your illusion by throwing a hail of spears at him. Luckily, by throwing their hail of spears, they've no longer got spears as they rush up the coast. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, they get to move there. These guys also come up here. Oh, God. Stop going with them. These guys can move on about here. Gonna move him down here. All right. This guy attacks there. This guy runs up here. All right. So, Kawai, this guy comes at you and jumps at you, teeth bared, and tries to spear you in the leg with this razor-sharp tooth. But you being small, you manage to like back out of its way. It's kind of a wide streak. This magic user, seeing Cornelia run up, you and Pup, aims a water whip in your direction. Oof. Pup. This whip comes out, and you, in a very instinctive way, cover Cornelia as this thing goes straight for her face, and you step in with your shoulder, and it whacks you.
Nope.
Again, that thunder, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as this just cracks against your back like a whip.
Okay.
Anyone?
Like a rock.
Like a rock.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my gosh,
Crushing
Pub,
you.
are you okay?
I'm fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
That was that. Kelwise.
The magic user looks like it's about close enough to me to get over there, right? He's pretty close.
Yeah. This would be 20 feet to get here.
Let's get over to that magic user, and I want to stab him.
Okay. Roll a stab check.
That's a 10.
10 hits.
All right.
It doesn't take much, guys.
And that's a
Hey,
6.
squishy.
6. You run up. This thing's looking the other way, and you just easily run up behind it. Quick stab through the back of the neck, through the throat, and just this quick in and out. And the creature spins around and looks at you almost before it realizes what happens, as then it tries to breathe, tries to continue living its, so many of its unconscious reactions, like breathing, failing it as it falls down this cliffside onto its side, heaving, grasping at its throat.
Is that whip like a magical whip, or is it a tangible?
It does look
item?
like a magical whip. It looks like a
Okay.
spell, some sort of spell that they've pulled out
Okay.
of their high knees. Yeah.
Hey, do you see my
up.
knife?
And these guys start swinging like crazy up here. These guys oof. So these two jump on this guy next to Fitz, teeth bared, and they just both of them stab into this creature, and it falls down dead. This one over here moves up and attacks that one. Oof. Same thing. Just these huge, these tusks go in, and they almost seem to tear a hole out because they're so wide, killing those two. Seems like you guys are left with a whole lot of blue on your side. Pup,
Yup.
you see all that happening as Fitz.
Alright.
Fitz is this face, looks similar to this. That's kind of like what's going on. Probably the
Similar to
wrong
what?
face.
Oh my god, his
Probably-
arm grew back.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, wow. It's
He almost looks happy and excited as you see him just kind of stumbling around, one eye kind of facing the wrong direction.
He's like really not looking good, huh?
No, he looks.
No, he's
no,
gonna
he's
mighty
score.
up.
Die.
Oh.
There are so many enemies around him right now.
I'm gonna run over there.
Okay.
Can I? Is 40 enough to get there? Probably not. Maybe.
So it would be 5, 10,
Not even
15,
close.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's 40.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop a bonus dash in front of him.
Okay. So
Or,
you
like,
could make it
action dash.
like there, is what you're saying?
If I went another 40, where would I go?
Another 40? You could make it
Yeah.
all the way to him. Because once you jumped
Yeah.
up on this bank, it's no longer difficult terrain. So you could make it
Yeah.
anywhere in here. So you could make it
and then,
there.
And
to
then
your
that
opponent.
that would be my action.
To dash. Yeah. Unless you could dash as a bonus action.
Then I'm just gonna. I can't bonus action do nothing.
Okay. So
Yep.
Pup runs up, comes to a sliding stop right in front of Fitz's delirious body. Rezik, you see that they've seen through your illusion. It did save a hailstorm of. It took a hailstorm of spear throws at you, which was nice. But now they've seen through your illusion for the most part.
Happy. Okay. This is looking real bad. I'm gonna drop the image because there's no use using it anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and. Can I do like something kind of cool here for flavor? I'm gonna jump on that, like, I'm gonna like kind of run over, jump in that box, and like as I'm like
Okay.
jumping over, I'm gonna like try to like do like kind of a spin move with magic missile and like take out like 4 darts and like try to like fling them all at the same time at like
4 different targets. Okay.
Yeah, 4 different, or the 3 right there that are like right next to our group right there. So like 2 to 1, and then
These 3?
1 and 1. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Rezik jumps up, almost glides onto this box, flipping 4 magic missiles out. Roll some damage.
Okay.
Glides up gracefully? That doesn't sound like Resig.
Yeah, it's weird, but he does it.
Okay, so
But show
Sorry.
off.
okay, so
Serious business.
okay, so that means that let's see, 4. Okay, so 9 fire damage. No, sorry, 9 force damage to the one closest to Fitz and Pup.
This one? Okay.
The one, the one closest to Fitz and Pup, like on the that one right there, yeah.
All right. And you,
And then-
this missiles just penetrates this thing's in 2 different, just huge holes in their body.
Great. And then, 4 damage to one, and 5
This one?
damage to the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the same thing. These just the one that takes 4 damage. It doesn't quite pierce its body, but it hits it so hard that it just goes completely dormant in that move.
Okay, great.
Anything else?
I will just try to duck down around that box and just try to cower for my life.
Okay. That's when you hear something maybe familiar. It might be deja vu. I don't know, but it's, "You stupid idiot! I just healed you! You're not supposed to take more damage after I just healed you! What kind of idiot?" Oh, and she touches him and another healing spell comes out and he almost revived, shakes his head, and there's a bit of alacrity, we'll say, in his eyes. As that's happening,
Alacrity.
Primer Hoof
No
goes.
longer punch drunk.
This giant
and
Goliath
people
comes
right
rolling and crushes another one of these things with his axe. He's just riding around, smashing things.
Again.
Them That's trust.
Thargun, smash!
And Dresden.
Thargun, smash.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking, by the way, when you use Trust's voice, like that it's the inn lady that keeps coming back. So you need to be like, oi, or something.
Oi! Hey, now I'm going to kill you.
Stealth.
She's back.
And I'm like,
I'm back again!
What I do?
Not the
I
time,
just still have my dress! Because I still have her
Can you
dress.
imagine, like, right now, she just came down on her boat, just like, I'm gonna kill you! I'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Be horrifying. Yeah.
Off
my
in bed. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start, marching up towards this stupidity. I'll try and kill that guy in front of me on the way
Okay.
too.
So you move 10 feet there, and you're swinging your sword
Alright.
still?
Yeah, why not? That's Dirte 20.
That's a dirty hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's 9.
Okay.
Nine.
Yeah.
9.
And you saw this thing and just cut it. And this cut, again, that sword is like a saw blade. And you cut so deep into this thing. And it remnants of like a turkey dinner. Where you just take that saw-like knife and you just rend into flesh. And it's weird because it's then you realize that like you're so used to the feeling of cutting through living beings that it almost alarms you with the ease at which you can do it. You have 20 more feet of movement.
No, not really the time, but yeah, I'll keep on.
Yeah.
going.
That's so deep.
It occurs
That's
to me.
terrifying.
I'm just gonna compartmentalize that for a bit, though,
Yeah. You have 20 more feet of movement. Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go past Calwise. Yeah.
You can move to about right
Here we go.
there. So you just kind of slide down that bank. These two take notice of you coming in right away.
Yeah.
what two? Wait, what two?
This one
Oh, those two.
and this one.
I'm a little delayed on my side.
Oh, sorry.
Can I see? Can we see how much further we
Roll
have
a perception
to go?
check. Yeah, because you were up pretty
Yeah.
high on this thing.
That's
You're 1/8
perception?
of the way across.
Or investigation. Sorry. Or perception.
Investigate.
Whichever one's higher.
Investigation.
Or lower, your choice.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. So yeah, you look up this coast and you see
I'm investigating how much.
there's a little bit more
God.
going on over here,
Oh,
but it does seem like there's an
oh,
empty
sweet
there's an
Jesus.
empty thing over here. But it seems right past that there's this bank where nothing's there, and then you see this beachhead and the island.
My god.
But it does seem like these are mostly engaged attacking each other.
The gauntlet.
So
Yeah.
take that as you will.
I don't know where Thargun is. I'm just gonna yell that I hate him in the general vicinity.
You owe us more than
Yeah.
1,500 gold.
I hate you.
Yeah. At the same time, Melissa, you feel something
Who?
large, something cold
Oh my god.
come flying at you. Oh, another dexterity saving throw.
Why?
Ooh.
Well,
A 12. It's almost enough. You feel it, you look, you start to dodge when poof, a chunk of ice the size of your bigger than your body comes and just smashes into you, pins you against this wall over here, and then just explodes on your body as you go crushing down to the ground. And you take 16 points of ice damage as this thing just
can I
crushes
actually use a reaction that I have saved for such a situation?
Sure. what's
Shield.
Well, shield adds to your armor class. It doesn't add to...
But it says it's a reaction and that I can use it for whatever triggers it and that it would boost my... Oh, but it's an AC up to 20,
not
so
really a
does that
save.
not count?
But sure, let's see.
Wait, how does that work then?
So if someone were to hit you with an attack, and not a saving throw, you could use that to boost your
Just
armor
to-
class.
Oh.
So if they're like, oh, I rolled a 15 to hit you, and you're like, nope, my armor class is now X. But you could use a shield. Let's say you use a shield. I mean, why wouldn't a shield not block some of that impact? And roll a, what is it? It says 5? 5 AC?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty smart thinking there.
Roll a D6.
6.
A 6. Well, there's only 5, so you block 5 points of that damage.
Okay.
So you throw that shield up
That's good.
right away, trying to block some of this damage. It still smashes you, and your body just feels broken in many, many different ways.
All right.
But
so
it doesn't
11.
feel quite as broken as it would have.
Ow.
Yeah, you go flying against the wall. You shake your head. You look up, and it's your turn.
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I just got hit, so.
We can come back to you if you want later.
Can I just turn around and shoot him? I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Roll
see
an
how big
attack.
it is.
Excuse my language.
Oh man.
10.
Yeah. A 10. Your arrow flies
big.
out and bounces off this thing's really thick hide. Hard to tell if it even noticed at this point, but
All right.
I mean, you hit it. It just didn't have the desired effect.
I'm just gonna whimper
So-
and like crawl over to Cowwise and Dresden as far as I can get to them.
All right, yeah, you crawl over to them, and they're like,
Help
"Get away from me! Get away from me! This thing is attacking you!"
I've been found. Help.
They say in James's voice for some reason. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, don't assume that's what they'll say.
No, it's all
Get
over
away
my
from
face.
me.
It's all
I
over my
saw
face.
Cullen's face.
Cordelia.
Yeah.
Dresden, help me.
Yeah. And then like look past you.
At the same time, Fitz. He's unstoppable. You can't stop him. Can't stop. Won't stop. Gotta make
Yeah, you
the
can't stop him from
Fitz.
getting himself killed.
drop. Skitters over to this side. Takes a lunge at this Walkren. Finally, hits, dealing enough damage to slay this. Stabs him. Takes out a Walkren. Was just warming up. That's all. And you're like, wow, that was a weird sound he made. He's never made that sound. Maybe he's trying something out. It's weird. It's a thing. But that's when they clap back, as they say.
Gonna murder
in the
this
business. This guy comes to you. This guy comes to you. Dresden, Walrus Tusk coming flying at you. What's your AC? You have a shield out right now, right?
I'm got the shield, and technically I'm still in my defensive stance, so 17.
Okay, so yeah, you swipe your shield down, and those teeth barely. Your shield is just low enough. It's pretty small. You
I
knock
swipe
its-
my shield down
to block.
with the lower edge being sharpened with the rock from the house.
It is sharpened.
years ago.
All right, even and odd. Even's good for you. Odd's bad for you. That's a 4. Even's good for you. Roll a d6. 4. 4. Okay. So this thing tries to bite you. You put your shield right in its face, and because it has to slam its head into you to hit you, it just impales itself on your shield. And now its just head is stuck on the edge of your sharpened shield. As a water whip comes flying at you. Oof. The water whip.
Helping. This isn't helping.
Because your shield is lowered, the water whip gets through, and you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as this hits you straight across the chest, just knocking the wind and the bejesus out of you. And that's when you guys start to see something bubbling up in the water as more of these Walkren just start swimming towards you. Not that thing. You see them, they're pretty far away. but they're slowly starting to come.
Oh my
Cowwise.
God. Yeah. There's one guy like immediately north of Dresden, right? Is that one of the guys
This
with the whips, or is that a
Yeah,
normal?
it's one of the mages.
That's a whip guy.
Mhm.
Okay. I think I would like to put myself northeast of Cornelia, perhaps.
5, 10,
and
15, 20.
and kind of like I almost want to like use my shield to like block the line of sight between the plesiosaur that's to the east and Cornelia, so that Cornelia doesn't get hit by ice one more time.
My hero.
Okay. Yeah, you stand right there. Now, you know that if this ice comes at you, you might be able to block the initial impact, but it may be a wrecking ball that swings through. But, you know, you've successfully
That's all
taken
they
your
count.
shield and blocked Cornelia from at least the initial impact of another blast.
A nice
Yeah.
Cornelia sandwich.
And
you take a-
is that the dodge action then?
That's
too?
a dodge action.
dream.
Yeah.
Surrounded by pretty
Okay.
boys.
Pup.
She's
okay.
having a good old time right now.
Pup.
Yeah.
Me? Oh no,
Pup, you.
Cornelia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
these guys didn't
Cornelia's loving
attack.
this.
Wait a minute. Two of those things attack at you, pup, with their teeth. Both
No,
of
they
which
don't.
miss.
What?
Yeah.
Both of which miss.
Exactly. You're
Oh, and then a water whip, which also misses. Everything misses.
nah, I'm untouchable.
Yeah, this is
I'm-
unbelievable. These Bobby
I'm a-
dice are
I'm a
just
god.
Some of that, please.
I'm untouchable.
yeah.
It's because I've been trying to save everyone, so the dice gods
Yeah.
are smiling upon me.
Mm.
Okay. So,
Bobby dice.
I think that we should probably get going.
I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
out of curiosity, if I were to do a attack and then an unarmed strike, can I do that on two different people? It
Yeah.
doesn't say that has to be the same
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, you can attack two different
Great.
people. You can attack, move, attack.
Bundapal. Great. I'm gonna bap the guy in front of me.
Okay.
That is a 23.
23 hits.
Great.
What's your damage?
8.
8 damage. You guys hear a resounding bop echo out from the battlefield as he dies. Before he can make a sound of crunching bones and boppage.
Yummy.
Boppage.
And then the one next to him, I'm gonna I'm gonna hit, and then I'm gonna like turn my momentum backwards, and then like try to roundhouse him.
Okay.
Okay. That is a 17.
17 hits.
You make that noise when you
Yeah.
wham.
She's so super happy to do it.
Super dumb.
What's your damage?
7.
7. So,
awesome.
you swing down, crushing one, and you roundhouse kick so hard that its head, like a bobblehead, just goes as it just completely is just ripped. All of the ligaments in its head are just torn and really grinded apart. The skin still holds, but everything underneath it is a mess as this thing
Nice.
falls down dead.
Pup has no
anything else?
opinion of that. Kate
Pup?
thinks it's awesome. Pup is going to use their full speed to just up past where they are through the pretty
Okay.
deep rebels there.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Should we?
25, 30, 35, 40, like up there.
Wait,
I
what?
mean,
Yeah,
you're already
you
there.
see this. This is what you see,
Yeah.
pup.
Great.
Oh my.
Wow. But they're fighting each other?
Yeah, so my idea
we
is to
gotta-
go along the coast behind their little red dudes
Yeah,
and
so
like
maybe you came down this
around them. Yeah.
way. Okay, yeah. And that's when you see it. The other one. There. Just
No, I don't.
screaming
Oh,
head on.
jeez.
Nuh-uh.
Somehow worse.
full
It's
of
worse.
red
So
rage.
not hot.
There's one.
You said they were
There's the other
Really
one.
thought that they were hot, James.
Look. I never said they were hot. I said feminine.
That's
Torso.
hot, man.
That's hot, right?
These are just 3D representations. They're probably
Gosh.
really hot in real life, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even try and make them hot. They're horrific looking. Who's that? That was Pup. So Rezik.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm going to definitely kind of follow Pup's lead. I do want to see what's in this box really bad, though, below me. But
You
we're
can use
in a
an
rush,
action to pry it
so
open.
Below you. Wait, where?
That's super tempting. Yeah. I'll
Oh,
just
he's
use an
sitting
action
on
to
it.
pry it open real quick if I can.
Melissa's like, wait, there was a box the whole time. Retcon my last 3 turns. You want to pry it
You're on
open?
the box, man.
You're gonna pry it open?
Hey, you
You
didn't
said-
see the cool move I did earlier? Never mind. I started lifting the
I
top
forgot.
off of it.
Okay, roll an athletics save to pry off this lid. It's not too tight, but it is nailed shut.
Okay.
I remember the flavor.
All right, so that's a 14.
A 14, yeah, it's enough. You
Okay.
pry this thing open. Hold on. Trying to find out what's inside it. I don't even know what's inside it. What is happening? I'm hitting the wrong button. Moron. Okay.
Maroon.
A maroon. Inside it, you find very carefully curated a whole set of what look like metal plates. Very specifically engineered plates that link together in specific ways that look beautiful, ordained with almost a silvered outline and some gold trim that looks like it would fit to a human-sized body.
Like a Dresden-sized body.
So yeah, more armor. Can I look underneath the armor really quick before I dash out or before I run out of here?
Yeah, you look inside, and it looks like that's all that's in this crate. It's just it's very specialized, compartmentalized, like almost like velvet bags that encapsulate these very nice pauldrons, greaves, gloves, a big, huge, in the middle, like a breastplate ordained with, oh god, he's doing the thing.
I mean, yes, the weak boy Rezik will lift up this heavy, super heavy bag and start taking off.
Yeah, it's
the guy from Dresden.
roll a strength check. This bag is
It's
nearly 80 pounds worth of metal plates.
yeah, Jesus
I
Christ.
think we can use that, actually, Bobby. So
17.
What was that?
17. Fortunately,
17.
I got a good roll.
Yeah. You lift all this stuff out, you throw it over your back, and it is like all you can do is just hold this sack as you're like, oh no. So you really can't do anything else but hold this sack up over your shoulder.
Right. That's what I
Okay.
do.
Yeah. So you guys see Rezik pull out this huge sack of weird metal. You can hear it kind of, it's almost like a tinny sound as he shuffles something huge and heavy over his shoulder and starts running up the coast. You can move still.
Oh,
This is
great.
5,
Okay, then yeah, I'll
Watch it
10,
be like
15,
useless decorative
20,
armor piece.
You can get to about
Amazing.
It's like
Be
completely
right
fantastic.
here. You can slide down the hill to about right
Put
there.
it on a
tinny.
wall.
Great.
Made of
great.
aluminum foil.
Trust
Aluminium.
slides down the coast,
Aluminium.
makes it to there. Thargun throws another axe. He's got a whole set of throwing axes. Oof. Just murders that thing. And Cub's riding down 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. And runs way up there. Dresden.
Hey,
You still have...
Go Wise. Go Wise,
Yep.
do you see my knife?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's a few
Roll
feet ahead of us.
Yeah, Killwise, roll an investigation check.
Yes, everyone
you did
stop
throw
their
it in this
Dresden's
direction.
equipment right now. That's what's the most
Wait.
important, obviously.
Investigation.
Yeah.
It's over here.
Okay.
I just really like that knife.
It's not great.
In the back, there's a giant
it's,
like Nessie just.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. Yeah, you're like, hey, Dresden, do you see my... No.
Pretty pebbles.
I like how he was
Pretty
like
pebbles.
optimistic with the 2. He was like, okay, well, let's see the chart. This is bad.
Well, I was hoping because I get it.
I don't want to hear it, Melissa. You rolled like 18, 19, 19, 18, 15.
You know, it's-
like
I have
some of us don't have that kind of luxury. All right? Some of us have to roll Bobby dice.
I get some bonuses. It's fine.
You're all throwing Bobby dice. Come on.
Bobby dice.
Yeah, I
at some
stopped
point,
using
yeah.
those. No offense. There's very specific instances
All
where
I
I'll use Bobby
have-
dice. That's it.
I'm glad I bought you 2
so
pairs
Dresden.
of dice then. Not to use.
The new dice are
Thank you,
good.
everyone. This is our last episode of MinusOneCharisma.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Explode.
boogie. I'm
Okay,
just gonna
you do have
boogie.
this guy right there next to you that whipped you. That was the guy who did the 8 damage with a whip. But you can boogie 5, 10,
Yeah, I mean, I don't have an
15,
ego.
20, 25, 30. So you can move to about right there, and you can dash still.
Yeah, get me the hell out of here.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Just like give the-
you
give
can
the finger
jump,
to that
you
last
jump and
guy.
slide down the edge, the other side of Rezik. Kelwise,
Hi.
you're holding up that shield.
I found you
No,
something.
it's my turn.
No. Kelwise,
I'll never go.
you're blocking the shield. You peek over, and you see it. Ice. Giant
Ice,
chunk
baby.
of ice.
Just in time.
Oh! Roll
My hero.
a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you're in a dodge action.
With advantage. Oh boy.
You can do it.
Dun.
Okay, natural 20. Plus however many more that would be. A lot.
Can he hit it back?
All the dice.
You manage, and it's weird.
Deflected into that shithead over your shoulder.
This ice
Roundhouse
comes
kick.
towards you, and you have a moment. You feel it connect. You feel the ice in the air, and you feel the water all around you. And you have this weird moment of clarity where you not only force, you take your will inside your body, and you feel that tattoo burn red hot as you deflect this 100, 200 pound chunk of ice. You will it. You use your what's the word? You
Unction?
basically you yeah.
Alacrity.
Alacrity. Yeah, you use your alacrity
Ultra?
to
Sheer fucking will.
alter the very trajectory of this, and it moves around you as if to dodge, and for a second you can send it anywhere you want.
Oh, it's going right back to where it came from, because screw that guy. It's been a real pain in the ass.
Roll an attack with dexterity.
Elwise blocking this for Cornelia and just, I need a hero playing in the background. Just-
17.
17.
I
So
still
you guys
only
all
imagine
watch.
Shrek, though.
Dresden. Well, I guess really only Cornelia. Cornelia is the only one who can see this. But this thing comes, hits your shield. You come up, catch it, swing it around, and almost like a spaceship orbiting the moon. And you fling it
my.
right back, and this thing explodes on this thing's face, sending it reeling back as it sinks
Nice.
deep into the ocean and just seems to disappear into the dark. Cornelia.
Well, I'm gonna first tell Kelwise, like,
You're
I don't-
welcome.
I don't think anyone's gonna believe me when I tell them this story.
I half expected you to say that was hot.
I'm gonna tell him that later.
The bad one that a person saw it.
And with that, I'm gonna move forward closer to where Fitz is.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And you want to dash?
Yeah, I'll just go as far as I can at this point.
10, 15,
Just keep moving up.
Yeah, 25. You
If I can
make it
get
to
near
about right there.
trust or wherever. Yeah. Cool. And then yeah, just be there. Be like, hey guys, I'm here now.
Yeah. And Fitz comes barreling after you guys. Oh, don't worry. I'm here. I'm here, everyone. I know you are terribly worried about me, but I'm here. Haha.
Shut up.
Stop getting in danger.
Just stop making
You guys
noise.
look. These two groups crash into each other, and you just hear this uproarious uproar. Yeah, I was like, damn it, I used the word. As these
Allow
start
myself
moving
to
closer
introduce
to the edge, they move closer to you.
myself.
Kelwise, another whip comes flying at you from this mage that was left over here.
So far. It's a big whip.
Well, it's like it's not an actual whip. It's like a wave of water that comes and flies towards you. And it looks like it could reach quite far.
Just use your shield, man.
Unfortunately, though, it can't hit you. You nimbly ready for that with your dodge action. You move out of the way.
You're just full of adrenaline right now. I would assume.
Yep. Kelwise, it's your turn.
That whip is it water as well? Can I feel it?
Yeah,
Kinda
roll a
like-
d20.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
5.
5.
So not super good.
No, you had that really deep moment of clarity, but it seemed to have worn you out a little bit. And
Yeah.
this water whip comes at you, and it's so fast because of that cracking, breaking the sound barrier, making that thunderous roar. It's hard.
All right. I just I flip that guy off as I run north and then dash north.
15, 25. Fuck you. And then 5, 10, 15.
Kelwise
20.
the waterbender.
So you kind of run up there. Yeah. Hop.
He's a waterbender.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You see that these guys are coming. You got one whippy boy left. Kind of a solid coast this way, but you do see this thing over there.
Oh god.
Looking evil as hell.
Do I just go? Do I try to stealth? Can I?
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah. Well,
Or
is that
perception.
gonna be my action though?
No.
Okay, cool. Perception?
Yeah.
No.
Or whichever one's higher.
21.
21. Do you notice something different? Maybe it's the
21.
air, but the air is almost full of electricity, of power, of energy. And you see something happening over here with this thing. Something like almost ions and particles from the air are starting to get absorbed and are starting to focus on one point. Some sort of spell is being cast. You don't know what it
Oh my
is,
god.
but something is coming, and it's coming soon.
I shout that.
We just like hear
And?
Kameha!
Oh my god! Can you like zoom out of the map a little bit so I can like see exactly where it is?
Where it is?
Yeah, well, where it is in comparison to me, like, and also the rest of everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah, that's super helpful.
Go so far.
Oh my god!
That's like that
Sorry.
big patch, and then you're basically safe fish after that. Here.
Basically, safe-ish is
Well, from what you can tell. Like,
the
Hey,
most
famous last words.
inappropriate way to describe
a betting man would say that this beachhead is safer than anywhere else on this.
Yeah, that's like saying as soon as you've won the lottery, you're a millionaire, basically.
Not all the time.
As
There's
soon as
that
you
one
die,
guy-
you can't get killed.
Yeah, there you go. Unless you're
That's
playing
what she's saying.
Diablo 2,
That's what they say.
then not even death can save you from me. Anyone? No?
You're so
Moving
cool.
on.
Wow, do you play video games? That's really cool.
I used
Diablo
to.
2?
Way
that was
back
like
when.
20 years ago, man.
Can you say that again? I didn't see what I didn't do.
There.
It's I can't see
Is that better?
out.
There.
Yeah, that's better. Wait,
Okay.
no, you're fine.
Zoom out so far we can't even see it. It's perfect.
Oh god.
That is way better. It's as
so
big as the
gross.
island is. What the fuck, James?
Yeah, look, that's good.
You're sick. You're a sick
I don't
motherfucker.
make these things. They were just here. You guys are coming into their domain.
Who hurt you?
I feel like we should wait.
What?
What if it does it when we're here? Do I just keep running?
Yeah, keep running. Yeah. What if the
Okay,
water comes
I'm going
back?
to run and dash and just zoomy on far as I
5,
can.
10,
fart.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's your first. And then your dash will be 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you're kind of on the beachhead. So 30, 40 to about there.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why are you singing like that? No, it's okay. Rezik, what are you doing?
She's so
I got
far.
you a present, Dresden. Oh no, he's gone.
Yeah. You look like a Rezik hunched over like an old loot goblin, just holding a sack on his back,
Is it? Yeah.
running back and forth.
That's for me. Do you want me to take it? It looks heavy.
Yes, please. I pass it over, and then I start running as fast as I can go.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you're going to dash?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh,
There you
God.
go. So you dash up there. Dresden, you look inside and you're like, oh,
What did he get me?
my God. You see
Yes.
plate. Now, it's hard to tell if it's a full set of plate
Like
or
China?
a half plate. But you're pretty sure this is the real deal. You see greaves. You see
It's heavy.
gloves. You see
It looks glovey.
you see pauldrons. And even
Smells
a helm.
pauldrony. Oh,
Exactly.
Oh Lord, it
Yeah.
it
And that
tastes
chest plate.
helmy.
And it even comes with a chainmail skirt, and you're like, yeah, that's how you know.
And then
It's
you
the
have
details.
a skirt. Goes whoosh, whoosh.
Uh,
Skirt over my shoulder.
Wish, wish.
happening. Thargun moves this way. Trust.
Oh God.
He likes
Moves
me.
there.
He really
So
likes
much
me.
Dresden, it's your turn.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Trust wouldn't cast inspiration on anybody, maybe, or like inspiration.
She gives Thargun inspiration.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Gives the NPC inspiration. Tight.
Maybe you can throw more than one axe at a time then.
You know what?
What?
Is it? That was such a cool, spinny attack you did with your magic. You've inspired me to inspire you. And Rezik, you get an inspiration die.
Resnick blushes. Doesn't
Yeah.
say anything. Though.
And then she kind of looks with that, oh no, I did it again.
Did I send him a message real quick and be like, was that a moment?
Oh my God.
We can't have
And
these
just-
moments while Daye's not here, okay?
Sorry,
I refuse.
Just
I
looks back
refuse.
at Cornelia.
Dave's gonna
Jeez.
murder us all in our sleep.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well, you
Um.
know, while you were gone, Rezik got pregnant.
It's
I don't know.
yours.
You don't want to know.
Surprise.
Okay.
Rezik is now carrying your seed.
Dresden, you're now got this.
Your seed.
Yeah, Rasmus
Yeah.
seed. Remember?
Wow.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and
yeah,
Dresden,
yeah.
you kind of have to sheath, either stow away your shield or sheath your sword to carry this
Yeah,
sack
yeah,
of
no,
plate.
sword away. What?
Okay.
We don't need that. We've got armor galore.
All right.
You hit someone with
What
your arrow as a weapon.
what are you doing? You're
He's
just gonna
so
run up the
excited.
coast as well?
Yeah. I'm just running away. Running.
Okay. Yeah. You run up there.
I'm like a harassed
And
Santa
Kelwise,
Claus.
you peek over your shoulder, and that monster that you hit in the face is slowly starting to come back out of the water, but it's still like looking around, shaking its head as if it's like disoriented. And everybody roll a stealth check.
With bonus plus 10.
Yeah.
You've had 2 pairs of gloves this whole time.
Well, yeah.
27.
27.
26.
26.
Aw.
22.
Oh, wait.
22.
No, 25. That's right. I have a minor.
30.
That's right. Get
30.
low.
Oh, no. I take it back. 27. I have a plus
Get
1.
low, get low, get low.
Oh, my face is 27.
Look at us.
Oh,
Okay.
29. Oh, 29. I'm sorry, 29.
Kelwise,
Got a 1.
Is that what I said?
you, being the least stealthy of the group, you start to see this creature on the side over here rears its head back, and you just start to see
Oh,
energy
Come on.
flow
Come
into
on.
its mouth.
Nope.
Something bad.
No, we don't.
It's bad. Something bad
And
is gonna
all of a
happen.
sudden, this beam of what looks like pure force arcane energy just
Oh.
boom,
Oh,
shoots
it's got lasers.
out of its
TBK.
face,
Where's it going?
hitting the ground right next to you, grounding into the soil, and it cuts almost a beam across this island. And you see scorched, what looks like bone, 2-3 feet deep into this island, as it narrowly missed you by a hair. And then you
Did it
see
kill- Did it kill
its
that
body
guy?
starts to reabsorb that energy again.
Why do the giants care about the ants? Why aren't they just fighting each other?
Cornelia,
They have magnifying
what are you doing?
Whoa.
I don't know.
You're carrying the.
I'm gonna just run. I'm gonna run to pup, like just
20,
full speed.
30,
I'm just like
40, 45.
Naruto was zooming.
50.
Boo, 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 boom.
One,
Action,
two. That's
bonus
as far as you
action,
can.
dash.
That's a double dash up there.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Fitz does the same, moves up there. This guy jumps over this
Fitz
cliff
didn't do something dumb?
right
That's
as
amazing.
these guys jump up the cliff.
Proud of him.
Kelwise, they see you. They don't attack as they just kind of jumped up at this cliff. These guys
Run!
move in closer, probably up here. These guys continue fighting. General chaos and debauchery goes on. Debauchery? Whatever.
Sure.
General stuff happens. Kellwise,
You know, just-
it's your turn.
Just combat stuff.
Yeah, I'm also running and then
Okay.
dashing north. So, bye
10,
guys.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's about a double dash for you. Oh no, 50. It's right there. So you make it there. Pup.
Keep up.
Yup.
You just saw that beam of energy cut this island almost in half.
As I keep running.
Okay.
For another 80.
Are you gonna go along the water, or are you gonna go
Yeah.
up along this cliff edge?
Which one's faster?
Probably up along the cliff edge, but you'd be like in sight of all this stuff. This way is along this is difficult terrain, but it would be out of the view range of these people because of the cliffside.
I'm gonna go out of view range.
Okay, so 5, 10, and then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65,
There's a box.
75, 80. So you could make it way up there. So you kind of just skitter along the cliffside like that.
There's also a giant laser beam.
Yeah.
That's how Pup makes it.
What? Where?
So Pep goes running across Rezik. What are you doing?
Let's stop for more armor.
No, we're good. We're all
No,
up on
if we
armor.
had like plot armor, maybe, but we don't.
All I see is the box and a question mark.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna keep running. Just
Okay.
keep running.
Just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can make it to about there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the action to just keep going.
Okay.
Open the box.
Nope.
Trust. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Makes it to about there. As Thargun and his mighty steed just come skipping along this rock edge, almost like a jump, like a wall run. Just, and they can make it almost over to there.
Cool.
Yeah. Riding his
Could
primer
Trunks
hoof.
possibly jump on Thargun's primer hoof and join him? Maybe.
Thargun's pretty big. Thargun maybe stood 7.5 feet tall when he was
Big boy.
Yeah,
Big-
his
big
primer
boy.
hoof really doesn't look possible.
Tight.
I turn to
Dresden.
Kelwise and go, you remember when we thought Thargun was going to be like trouble moving him around? Remember that? Anyway, and I just keep running.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. There you go. That's everyone. This beast. Shoots a giant ice ball, and you and Thargun see this ice ball go right over your head and sail off into these guys down over here and explode
thank God.
onto the beachhead.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cornelia, what are you doing? Sorry.
Oh, you're muted.
Muted.
Oh,
I was like, what's happening?
me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am going to run full speed at the crate.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
No.
You can make it to like
Priorities.
here if you use your, but then you'd have to pry open that thing with an action.
Do I have an action?
Yeah. Roll an athletics
Cool.
check, but you won't
You're
be able to
already
check it outside.
19.
A 19, yeah. So you and that crate shoots open, and we'll look inside on your next
shiny?
turn.
Oh, all right.
It's hard to tell. Fits. 5.
Somebody
10,
look in
15,
here!
20, 30, 35, 40.
This is what I'm gonna
45,
yell.
50, 55.
Fitz, look in here,
To about
motherfucker.
here. Fitz moves to about there, and then these guys all of a sudden whirl around on you, Cornelia, as you rip this crate open. This one jumps, stabs at
Cornelia.
you,
Worth it.
Not fair.
hits you with
You're
his
right.
spear.
Reaction.
Dealing
Bam. 20.
6
20 AC.
damage. 20 AC?
Yeah, because I have my reaction. It takes it. I can use it every turn.
Okay. How many spell slots do you have left?
Oh, I actually don't know. Does that... I have to cast it each spell? No, I actually have a question about that. So I've only used it once, technically. So I have 2 spell slots. Why are you laughing so much?
I quit.
I knew!
Negative 4 spell slots mostly.
So you have 2 first level spell slots.
I know,
2
but it's just,
and plus the one
I
I
just wanted
staple.
to know if she even took a look at it.
So you use,
I
you use
just
1
2
so
spells.
far. Yeah,
I know,
What are you
I know.
reacting with?
Shield. The
Shield.
shield spell.
Oh, it's a
Oh, wait.
spell. I thought it was
Wait.
like a
Yeah.
real shield.
Because I thought it was like, I didn't realize it took a spell slot. I thought it was just a reaction once you cast it, basically. I didn't
It
think you
takes
had to
a
recast
spell.
each reaction.
Yeah,
So I already
it only
used it
lasts till
once.
the beginning of your turn. Yeah, no, you
So
can
one
cast
more
it
if you want to
again.
use it.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to cast it right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the spear does hit you,
Okay, that's fine.
and you take 6 damage. And as that,
That's better than
And,
potentially, maybe. Why are you laughing? I
a whip,
hate it.
a water whip comes out at you. Ooh, also hitting you.
Oh.
He's
one
found a
dealing-
weakness.
7 damage to you, as these 2
Alright.
just pummel you.
Are you still up?
I am
Doesn't get
still
any-
up.
She doesn't get any cover from that crate
Not from the water whip.
for the shot.
Yeah.
These
Oh.
guys
I'm hurting though.
These
Very,
guys
you don't want to
move
use
up here.
shield?
I'm very
these up
bad.
here, and
I
you
don't
guys
know
just
if it
hear
will
this.
help.
That
I'm
that
scared.
that thing just the bear, the aqua bear,
Oh,
just
you
going
shield.
crazy.
We have so much beach left.
Who's next?
Yeah,
What if somebody-
running down it if you're dead.
Kellwise,
You're gonna have to carry me.
it's your turn.
Inside of
You
the
running?
box that you just pried open. We'll
just
just
gonna
bury you in
roll.
this box. We'll just leave you. We'll trade you for the contents of the box.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll roll for a new character, and everyone will hate Jaymes.
Kellwise, what do you? Who do you do? You're running up the coast.
Yeah, same thing as everyone.
Okay, 5, 10,
Going
15,
north
20,
as far as
25, 30,
possible.
35, 40,
Trying to not be
45,
hit by lasers,
50. All right.
generally speaking.
You make it there, and you feel the energy palpable as that is just charging up for another go.
Mhm.
Pup,
Mhm.
what are you doing?
Why? Why? Why is it targeting him?
Millions of things to attack, and yet they go for us. Yeah.
No.
Not really.
You want me to come back?
No, I gotta
No.
keep going.
Keep going. You can do it. If we don't, you do it on your own.
Wait, can I see if we go back down? I want to see where they are.
Save the world, pups. Save the world.
Is that little red dude that's next to Cornelia in range for me to throw one of my kunai?
How far can you throw those? 30? 30, 60?
They are, in fact, they're 2060.
So you could throw it at a disadvantage.
Great, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I rolled a 16 out of 17!
No, snap. All right, so because of the
So
vantage
plus
point,
5.
Pup, you have to like do a wall run, jump up just over the cliff, and then just throw it, and then hits this thing. Roll damage.
Great.
And then the camera tracks it.
Yeah.
Right, like slow
It goes
motion. Like,
and then
Yeah.
max damage! 7!
Yeah.
Cornelia, this thing stabs you, and then you see a knife just slice right through it into its head, and it falls over dead.
Can you grab my knife? And then I keep running. I dash my next 40.
Okay,
Or I
so
do my
5,
full speed.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you get to make it about there.
I definitely grab it.
Okay, Rezik.
Oh my god! And I'm gonna Incento throw a firebolt at the other one that's attacking Cornelia.
Okay, roll an attack.
No one touches my tiny toes!
I know, I've just been like in trouble this whole time. Sorry, guys.
16
Must
to
protect the
hit.
tiny toes.
16 hits. Roll damage.
7 damage.
7 damage. Yeah, and you again scorch this thing, and there's just a bubbling mass, and you can smell. It's like that fatty skin that is used for warmth, just bubbling and sizzling.
It's gonna like
And
keep
you're gonna
just
move
running,
up the coast.
Just running.
5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30. Move there.
Just
Uh,
Grab these
Trust.
things.
Come on, Cornelia. Come on.
Trust makes it up to
Let's go.
there.
It's my
And
weakness. I can't help it.
Thargun runs up there with his primer hoof, who doesn't seem affected by most of this terrain. Dresden.
Blah.
We should have got primer hooves, damn it. We should have got
just-
primer hooves.
Right? Yeah. No. Just I'm going.
Okay.
I look
right
at
about
Cornelia and I go,
All right. Yeah.
move.
You move up to there.
Move.
Icy boy over here. Ooh. Sees that primer hoof running across this terrain. Shoots an ice bolt. Looks like it's heading onto target. Ooh. Thargun manages to stop just before this thing goes right by his face, smashing into the coast.
That ABS.
Not good. Cornelia.
I'm not looking great.
All right, so you You start digging through this crate. Let's find out what's inside it.
Very painfully, because I'm badly wounded.
Very badly burned.
But I have a problem.
Very badly burnt.
I like things.
You find a crate and it's
therapist.
full of bottles, half of which are broken. But you see that there's a couple other bottles, and they look to be like a deep brownish liquid in these glass bottles. They're not fancy or anything, but there's these glass bottles with stoppers on top, and this brownish looking liquid. There's about 3 bottles that are unbroken.
Poop.
I'm gonna grab them all and then run as fast as I can toward the party.
Okay, so yeah, you scavenge through that. You grab all that stuff. You also grab a dagger stuck inside a
Yes,
or a
the dagger.
kunai, sliding down 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, and you use your double dash to get to about there. Fits like a
Nice.
I
Tell
think
Dresden too.
it's
I
interesting. You notice
grab
that
the stuff. I just want to rub it in his face. That's all.
Fitz runs by you guys as Cornelia whispers into Dresden's ear, and Fitz, you look at his face, and like the fear, the tension, the weight of the situation, you start to see might be weighing on him. He doesn't look as heroic, but he's running like the Dickens. Kelwise, you gonna continue on?
Like the.
Yeah. Just
All right.
Yeah. Now bringing up the tail end of the party,
Right.
I'm just
You're
running
about
as
right
fast
there.
as possible.
Pup.
Okay, what?
Hey, finally caught up.
I turn around, everyone's good?
Everyone seems to be good. Well, Cornelia seems banged to hell. Banged up to hell.
Yeah, the slightly different
Beat up to hell?
situation.
Yeah. I don't know what
She
I was
looks
going with that.
owie.
Raising?
Yeah. She looks.
She has big
Ow.
owie.
Yeah.
Not big owies. Anyway,
My face is good.
Yeah, it is.
Just
Anyway,
protect money.
I'm gonna
10, 15, 20,
Like-
25,
like
30,
no one's
35,
touching
40,
anyone, so
45,
yeah.
50, 55, 60, 65, 70,
Just
75,
barely touching
80.
the ground. His feet moving so fast.
Look at that.
by any chance, can I bonus action throw a jar of jam to see if I can get that little dude to run faster?
Sure. You
Just
just
to give him advantage.
you crush the jar onto the sand beneath
I wanna,
you,
like-
and you hear a.
Oh, can I not throw it?
Sure. Roll a dexterity.
Thanks.
Throw. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Seems like that. Roll dex.
Yeah.
21.
21.
Good.
You throw it and it crashes against the wall of Wildling Isle and hits the ground. And that's when you notice something in the sand is moving just
No.
ever so slightly.
No.
Very
No.
unnatural.
No, there's not bullets.
Way.
No. No.
Rezik, it's your turn.
No. Oh, better we find out now.
For the love of God. I am just going to run. I am just running as fast as a wizard can run. That's all I'm doing.
Your little wizard legs.
Your wizard legs carry you there. Trust holding up just behind you. Thargun
Boy,
running
As far as I
inspiration.
go.
I'm an inspired.
here, and then he
I thought I
jumps
went further
onto the
before.
sand as his primer hoof grabs him. And it's
Oh
weird.
no. Oh
But you
no.
hear as what looks to be some sort of.
No.
It's strange. It's hard to describe other
like a
than
shark?
a land shark type
You like a shark?
creature
Huh? Is it?
pops out. Oh, it's not that small. It's like this big. Pops out, grabs
More
that
giant.
primer hoof in his mouth as you see Thargun pull out a dagger and starts cutting all of the strengths holding him on to this animal, as the animal's screaming and getting tugged down as this thing wiggles out of the sand. Dresden, your turn.
I was told that the sand had a possibility of being safe. Yeah, I'm just boogieing forward.
Okay. 5.
I just look at Cornelia and go, I hope
20,
you trip.
25,
I'm
30,
so mad.
35, 40, 45, 50,
You hope
55,
what?
60. You trip up there, and then you see Thargun getting just
What?
pummeled by this creature as the primer hoof is just getting maimed. Only half of its body still even recognizable.
Oh, wow. Does it look like Thargun's gonna get free?
We'll find out.
Okay, sweet. Did I go my full distance?
Ice goes flying. Yeah, I did you a dash action.
Yeah, that's what I
Ice
wanted.
goes flying onto the battlefield, crashing somewhere off to the side. Not at you guys, as Cornelia.
What did you say, Dresden?
I'm gonna rush after him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60, 60
My
70,
God.
I'm gonna get you.
So you can only get to about there. Bits also rolling up to about there. Kelwise, are all you guys just kind of running up the coast?
Yeah.
Okay.
going, yeah.
So you guys all make it to about
I
there.
think there's another option.
Kelwise, you're holding up the rear as you guys all see Thargun. So that's
Go, that's
Rising.
so-
Thargun manages to cut himself free, pushes himself back away, dragging himself away from the creature as the creature takes its time just crunching through the bones of what used to be that primer hoof before it looks up at Thargun. And Thargun holds his axe out, ready to strike. And Dresden, I guess that... Wait, did we skip... We skipped Pup.
Pup again?
Pup.
Again, yeah.
Hi.
It's Pup and then Dresden, and then we're going to start back at the top of the order, because I moved everyone else.
Can you move the map so I can see?
Yeah, James, do your job.
You
James.
did.
I cannot see.
Do your
Hey, James,
job.
I need eyeballs.
Good job.
His job.
I'm gonna run over and bop it.
Okay. So,
Oh,
Pup,
no,
you
Pup.
see Thargun's at a huge disadvantage, not just because of, his physical ailments, but he's also low to the ground, and this thing is just, that's its domain. So you rush over and just try and run any kind of interference you can. Go for it.
Okay.
Roll an attack.
Okay. Natural 20.
Ooh.
It landed on a little moon.
Nice.
Wait, that's the 20. Wait, that. Yeah, wait, that's the 20. No, the one is on the other side. I was like,
Is it?
wait. Yeah. That was natural 20.
All right. Roll damage.
It's one.
So max damage
For a
plus,
hot second, I
plus
thought
a
it
D.
was the one. Oh my god.
64.
Okay,
Ooh.
This is high
so
score. Is that bad?
I double my dice.
No, so you roll. We play brutal criticals, so it's max damage plus
Okay.
one of your dice.
Wait.
So you roll
it's
one
max-
and add it to the max damage from one of your dice. So it's a D6, right? So it'll
Yeah.
be 6 plus a D6. So whatever you roll, and then plus
Okay.
your dexterity.
I rolled a 4, so 10 plus 3 is 13.
So 13 damage as you find the one soft spot in between one of its chinks of just huge chitin, and you poke this thing as hard as you can. It's a violent poke. A poke is maybe the wrong word. You shove this iron rod into its flesh, tearing its bones apart ever so slightly. And you said 14?
13.
Oh, 13. Okay. And this
Yeah,
thing
10 plus 3.
roars and swings its head around looking at you. You see this huge head covered in armor, this huge mouth with muscles bigger than Cornelia.
And I how much movement do I have left?
You were here?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. So
I still have
20
my movement.
Yeah.
I want to try to get on top of it and like stomp on its head
Okay.
from like behind where he can bite me.
Roll an athletics check.
Okay, great. Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Or
athletics.
acrobatics. Acrobatics. Sorry.
No.
I like acrobatics even
Oh.
more.
Good.
I rolled a 13.
13. So you try and jump onto this thing's body, but it's surprisingly fast, and it lurches back faster than you think would be possible for something so heavy, and it keeps you from... You don't get to mount it, but you could still attack it if you'd like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna Furia blows it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Furia blows. Roll a double attack.
Blows.
So 2 unarmed strikes. First one is a 15.
A 15. You punch this thing as hard as you can, and it stops. Nothing. Not even a crack. It's like punching steel.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I don't like that. I've punched a lot of rocks. I don't like this. I've punched a lot of rocks in my day. This one's a 21.
A 21 hits. So
Okay.
you find the fleshy part of its eye, and you just sock it and try and give it a black eye. Roll some damage.
Okay. I roll a 5.
Okay. So... All right. You punch this thing, and it just looks gravy. It looks as new as the day it was born.
Cool.
Dresden.
But it's off of Thargun now?
Yeah, it seems to be
Cool.
very interested in you.
Great. I'm very interesting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way downtown. What is that cliff? What does it look like on the, like just north of Thargun? What is that?
It's like 100-foot climb. It's what you kind of brought those pitons and rope for.
Great, cool, super dupe, no biggie. Yeah. So, let's see how far I get. One.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Are you dashing?
Well, that's why I was gonna see where I got to.
So you get to about here without dashing.
Yeah, I'll just dash. I'll dash towards.
10,
Put myself in between Thargun and
15,
the rock
16,
bullet
20,
thing.
25, 30. So that's about
A
as far
bobber.
as you can get.
Thing.
That's about as far as you can go without
Super dupe.
moving too far. Anything else? I don't know that you.
Yeah. I'll action surge and actually get there if I can. A double
So
dash.
you double dash and you run and you come to a sliding halt right in front of Thargun.
Hey. Oh, how are you?
Yeah, and the bullet kind of takes a look, lowers its head, almost ready to charge in a defensive stance. Cornelia.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm going to just rush over there and screaming and bloody murder.
30, 40, 50. That's as far as you can get without your other dash. Do you want to do another triple dash or double dash? I guess?
Can I actually shoot from here? Am I close enough?
Yeah, you should be close enough.
crossbow? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Roll an attack.
13.
13. That bolt shpink, just bounces off of its head.
Dang.
Fits.
Can I
10,
catch it
15,
using deflect
30.
missiles and stab? I'm just kidding.
Dashes up. Fits. Dashes up to here. Takes one look at that thing. Oh, God, Dresden! Look at behind you! Oh, my God! Just
I mean, yeah, I see it. It's in front of
words not even, like, coherent at some point. And that bullet lowers down, and just like a. There's a reason they call them hunters, and almost like
They
with
call
a
them bulls.
cat's like grace, strikes out at you, pup.
Okay.
Dodge that bullet.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
16.
Plus your ring.
It catches you with its jaws, these huge, huge jaws, and you see pup jump back and it crunches down.
Did you add your ring to that?
Yeah, my ring is added to that.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, I have it attuned.
You take 20 points of damage.
Oh,
Huge jaws crush your body.
I'm very asleep.
What?
Papa's got
no.
And pup, and he kind of takes pup's body, crushes it, and like a rag doll, throws it against the sand as pup's body just kind of rolls off to the side.
Oh.
Kelwise,
Not good.
you're still running up.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do, really.
40, 45.
You're
50.
so
You get to
far.
about there.
Oh, I got so
What
far.
I miss? What I
Yeah.
miss?
You protected me as well.
Pup, roll a death saving throw. But
Mm.
don't tell
and don't
us.
say.
In secret.
Yeah,
What's the thing for that? It's
just a d20.
I know, but is it 10 and above is the save?
10 and above is a save. 20 is a full heal, and 1 is a minus
fail.
2 double fail.
Oh, jeez.
Probably
Okay.
just roll a d20.
Uh,
If you had to choose,
Rezik.
you know. Why does everyone keep dying?
Hearing pup letting out a screech like that, or a scream. I'm gonna go ahead and just make my way over there as far as it can go without using another action
20,
or whatever.
30.
Just
That's about
by
as far
movement.
as you can go right there.
Okay. That was 30? Dang.
Well, it's
Um,
15 because you're in difficult terrain.
Oh
All of
yeah.
this.
Fruity Pebbles land.
If only
How far am
my
I-
coastal requirements had let us all travel freely over all of this difficult terrain the entire time. So weird.
Well, it's not technically
Crazy
a
how
coast,
being on a
Jason,
coast-
so
It's
I
so
don't know why you
strange.
keep saying that.
Show him the phone.
I believe.
You're 15 feet away from actual coast, I imagine.
But yeah. So, how far am I from the bullet?
Yeah, it's an isthmus. Doesn't work.
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay, great. Then yeah, I have to use this. I'm gonna just say, I'm so sorry, Eva, but I have to use your energy for today, and I'm going to use the energy from Eva. I'm gonna plant my feet, and I'm going to send a phantasmal force at the creature, and hopefully I'm able to scare it away or something here because this is dire.
All right. Rezik, you send this phantasmal force. What's your spell save DC? Oh, God. There we go. Phantasmal force.
14.
Right there. 14 spell save?
Now everyone can
And
see
what's
it.
the save?
It's an intelligence, I believe.
Intelligence
Saving throw.
And what are you crafting in his mind?
I want to put in the bullet's mind basically like hundreds of the razor talons coming straight down like rockets directly at it.
Okay. So, you start to reach out, to project, to connect to this thing's mind. Your link unsure if it's going to take hold or not, as you feel your intellect hit this creature, mingle inside of its mind, projecting those razor talons coming down to rip apart and tear apart like you had seen with those giant gerbil-like creatures, terrifying even yourself as that image with such vicious violence. And it's at that moment you realize you're slipping, you're sliding around the edges of its mind. You're trying to find a way into this thing's consciousness. And that's where we're going to pick up next week and find out if Phantasmal Force takes a hold.
I thought you were
Thank
gonna
you,
say,
everyone.
You're slipping. You're falling. You can't get
up. I know. Well,
Okay. Well.
with that, I'm going to say goodnight. Everybody, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I hope you have an amazing, wonderful night, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.
Adios.
Good night.
Hey.